All right, hon. Quiet, hon. Quiet, honey. Quiet, girl. Quiet, honey. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Where you at? Hey, Peaches, how you doing? Where are you, Rob? Hey, Pug, how you doing? Pug, why don't you come on up tonight? Rob, why don't you come up? Peaches, you want a party? You know, you don't have to show your face. Yeah, on a Saturday night. Yeah, man, I got those fucking hives again Thursday night. About killed me. I don't know what it's from. I'm beginning to. Today I did the double test. I thought it could have been mold from that outside couch, or I cut Daisy's hair. I did it again today just to see, and it didn't. So I'm beginning to think it's some airborne bullshit in the air. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm fucking afraid to drink anything. And, you know, the night before that I drank, and I mean, I do think I have allergies, but, you know, I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. Yeah, I got them Thursday, man. Bad. It wiped my ass out. I was in bed 15 hours. I mean, no shit. I considered going to the ER at one time because the sinus drainage was like so thick. It's like, God, does it just seem that way because my tongue's swelling up or something? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm a little worried about taking that because it does, you know, alcohol does suppress your immune system. And if I'm on the fringe, fuck, I don't want to get that shit again. Now, I did double up on some antihistamines, so you never really know. And I can't remember if I took one Thursday or not. I thought that I did, but I might not have. I mean, the allergens down here are just crazy, you know. They really are. They will wipe your ass out, the allergens. I mean, everybody complains about them. You know, I know people on shots and stuff, so I'm not really sure. You know, I thought it was chewable vitamins at one time. No, then I thought it could have been mold, the couch. No. Then I really don't know. You know, I always had kind of like an autoimmune disease. I could never figure out that. But even though my markers weren't high, I was symptomatic. It could be something related to that, but I can't find a connection anywhere between that and hives. Hives are a histamine reaction to what you had to eat. And I didn't get those until like 8 hours after I'd had something to eat. So I just don't know. But which is why I'm starting to think it's airborne something. You know, I like having the windows open, and you know that could have something to do with it. I don't know, because I'll do things some days that I did when I got hives, and I don't get them. So fuck, who knows? Probably the onset of schizophrenia. Hard to say. Yeah, I mean, they weren't as bad this time, which makes me think that I probably took an antihistamine Thursday. But actually, it woke me up. Here he is. There he is, that Mexican.
What's up, Tom?
How you been?
Oh, man, I feel like shit today. I don't know if it's a little bit of allergies, a little bit of a sinus infection. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, well, don't let it get out of control.
Yeah, I got a doctor's appointment Monday morning. They couldn't get me in Friday, so I'm got Monday morning because I take off back out of town again, of course.
Yeah, I mean, where you're at, I mean, you're in a, you know, airports and airplanes are one of the worst things you can be in to pick up stuff.
Oh, fuck. Tell me about it.
You're in a fucking tube.
Yeah, I just fucking...
You don't think you got it from getting one of those $10 blowjobs someplace, do you?
I mean, I mean, it was $5, but it could have been.
Where were you last time?
I just flew home. What was I at last? Technically, Corpus Christi, Houston, Vegas, Ohio, Kansas. That's where I just got home from.
When's the Vietnam thing?
After Canada, so I'll leave here in about a week or so to Canada.
Yeah.
I'll be in Canada for maybe a week. Then I head to Vietnam,
Oh, that'll be a good time.
and then Indonesia. No,
You'll catch something there for sure.
Indonesia, Vietnam, then back to Indonesia, then to Spain.
Wow. Is it still fun, or are you getting sick of the travel?
Nah, it's all right. I mean, you know.
Yeah. So what do you have? Just a sore throat, or?
No, actually, it's just like sinus pressure, congestion.
Why don't you?
I had a sore throat about 4 or 5 days ago, and it went
Yeah.
away, and then now I just kind of got the sinus.
Yeah, I mean now there's tons of if you Google allergens in your area.
Yeah, hayweed's real big right now.
Yeah, take some. Have you had problems with that before?
Yep.
Yeah, go get some Claritin tomorrow.
Yeah, I have some. I took some earlier.
Yeah, don't take the 24-hour one though; it'll keep you from sleeping.
No, yeah, fuck, shit. I'm gonna eat something, and then I'm gonna go back to bed. Probably lay around. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Sleep's pretty, important when your immune system's trying to.
And you got to drink a lot of extra water too.
Well, I've been doing that. I even got some of this hydration shit.
Yeah, drink some herbal tea too. Something without caffeine.
Yeah.
You really feel like shit though?
Just in my head, really. That's really about it. It's just I don't know. I didn't sleep much when I was working because we were busier than motherfucker, and of course, we were working hard, and I was trying to play hard.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So I got home here, and I just want to relax, man. Friends like, hey, let's go get dinner, have lunch, buy you a drink. I'm like, maybe another time.
Yeah. Now, in all those places, did all the stuff get there like it was supposed to? And
yes.
Good.
Yep.
And have you got one of those containers yet shipped with a bunch of stuff in it, one big order?
Oh yeah.
And how is that stuff turning out?
Okay.
So when you unpack it, there's no surprises?
No. Well, no, not really. I mean, we had a logistics issue, but I mean that was miscommunication. But other than that, it did get pushed back, but that's because of manufacturing and but for the most part, the shipment part, logistically, went okay.
Are these tariffs hurting you in any way?
Yeah, of course, it's cutting into the profit. We're one of the only companies that didn't raise our prices because of the tariff, so we're eating it.
Yeah, a lot of steakhouses do that a lot. And I've talked to, I know this place that had just the most absolutely fantastic smoking operation. A guy had won like national competition, super nice people, religious nuts. He had a liver transplant. They were really struggling, and they were in Madison. And then I started doing my own brisket, so I didn't go there that much. And then they opened a place in Covington. Shit, it didn't make it a year. They're trying to sell all the equipment. So, and you look, I'm always getting notices from like places where I lived because Google recognizes you search things. And man, I'll tell you, traditional good places with good business, Chicago, Ann Arbor, and these restaurants are going out of business left and right. And you're always reading some article about some place that's been there 50 years that is closing its doors. It's tough. Hey, LA, how you doing?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. There's new business ventures and old business ventures. It's so hard,
But restaurant, I think, is particularly tough. It's so damn expensive now to go out to eat that a lot of people are just staying at home.
Yeah. if you got a place that it's a rapid turnover like Las Vegas, then fuck
Yeah, right.
it's no,
And
it's just
yeah,
they can count on it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's no matter
yeah,
what, the people are going to come in and out. You can have
yeah,
the worst food in the world, someone's going to
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
eat.
It's true. Yeah, and people aren't as budget conscious when they're on vacation.
Oh yeah, certainly. Like for instance, for us, um, we had 13 employees, on location.
Yeah.
And we all go to dinner together. So
Oh
we
my
got to
God.
go somewhere that can accommodate 13 people.
Yeah.
And
Can I guess what the bill is?
sure.
Did you have anything to drink?
Yeah, we're allowed one alcoholic beverage.
Okay, I'd say with tip, 1,050.
It varied because we went different locations, but the most expensive was like $1,300,
Yeah.
and that was that Edge Steakhouse in the Westgate. I was late, so I didn't sit down and eat a steak. I had a chicken salad when I showed it because I was like, oh man, everyone's gonna be out of here time I get my steak. I was like, just give me a chicken salad, something quick and easy. But I wanted to go back and get a steak, and I had an opportunity, but I went and did something else. But I wanted one of those aged dry steaks, or what are
Yeah.
called.
No.
Oh
Yeah. Dry aged
man,
steak.
dude,
Oh,
everyone was
I
telling,
know.
oh, they were eating them with a fork and da
No.
da
Yeah,
da da
it's true.
da.
It's
And
worth
we,
it.
I looked up the reviews, and actually, the Edge Steakhouse is one of the best reviews in Las Vegas.
Yeah. I mean, it's all like, spending money. But I'll bet you. Have you had a steak there before?
No,
Yeah, I bet you a good steak. What type steak do you get when you go out to a place like that?
me, fuck,
Yeah.
I mean, like a New York strip, maybe.
Yeah, I'd say a New York strip out there, depending on how big it is. But if you just go with like the general
Sirloin.
120.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't even look at the prices, but I could imagine. But the
Hey, let me
company.
tell you what I found out the hard way when I was down in Florida about a month ago. Believe it or
Yeah.
not, you can get it's not dry aged, of course, but you can go into a Texas Roadhouse and get any kind of steak you want, a cut steak, any size you want, no matter what
Yes,
they have on it. Yeah.
that's right.
And then you can pay by the ounce. And that's a pretty good damn deal. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
you can get I mean, for like not paying an insane amount of money, you can get like a 34-ounce good ribeye for $85, which is a steal.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You're
Oh
not going to
shit.
get
Yeah.
anything for $85 that place out in Las Vegas.
Oh no. I mean, you
Yeah.
go get some cheap fucking fat
Yeah.
gristle
Yeah.
prime
Yeah.
rib, down at the Gold Nugget or something like that. But
Yeah. And if you ever get a chance, there's a really good steakhouse in Tampa, Burns. They've been there like 60 years.
Tampa, okay.
Yeah. Burns Steakhouse. I mean, really good. I mean, you'll drop two people. They have their own dessert room upstairs. I'd love to see their numbers compared to the old days. They're around Busch Gardens, but it's like a top notch, like really world class steakhouse.
Hmm.
But two people, you got a drink and a dessert and a steak. I bet it'd be $500. Yeah, I mean, steak is insane, man. I was talking to
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
cattle farmer the other day that did it for a living, and he's only got like 12 of them now because he had a stroke and he's older. And he said meat is just absolutely insane at any
Wow.
level. At any level. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I mean, maybe that's good because you're not supposed to eat that much red meat anyway. Every year they drop the amount that they say you're supposed to eat.
Yeah, I don't. Then you got these people that are out there that are on the fucking carnivore diet. So who knows? I mean, fuck.
Yeah, I bet
It,
I'd
it,
like to get in touch with those people. The science is pretty good on that though, and I'd like to see those people in their 70s. I mean, you can lose
yeah,
a lot of weight just eating meat. You can. Just no
yeah,
carbohydrate. Yeah, you can.
yeah,
But it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
how could you afford it nowadays?
True. Yeah,
You
unless
know
you
what I
were,
mean?
the farmer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Even those guys,
then if you're the farmer, you got to think of it this way: either you can consume it or you can sell it.
that's exactly right.
You know.
Yeah. And even it's gotten so expensive that even like keeping one for yourself is getting iffy.
You're right.
Yeah, God.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah,
Fucking A.
I know. Thank God's a chicken.
Yeah.
And even fish has gotten insane.
You're right. Yeah, I've
The only
noticed that
thing
as
that
well.
stayed reasonable is shrimp and that farm-raised salmon. And who knows what the truth on that is. I mean, there's different studies, when you look at the chemicals in the oceans, and then you look at farmers, you don't know what the fuck to believe. I can tell you what not to eat, though, for sure. As a matter of fact, it's against the law to advertise it as catfish. Is that fucking sway, SWAI, comes from Vietnam.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's the worst shit you can eat. Heavily medicated.
Really?
That's why you'll go into a lot of places. I've busted a couple places for it down here. I told them, quit advertising it as catfish. I said, it is catfish. I said, nah, it is, but you can't advertise it as catfish. That's how shitty it is. You've got to say
really?
They'll bust your ass. Yeah.
Now, when you say how shitty it is, what's shitty about it? Like the
chemicals.
Oh.
A lot of that Asian shit, lead in the water, the stuff they feed them, disease, medication.
Okay.
Fuck.
I went down to a place called Burger Barn, and they had the best fucking fish I've ever eaten in my life. I asked the employee, I said, what kind of fish is this? They said, it's catfish. I said, no way that's catfish. They said, yeah, it's catfish. It doesn't taste like catfish.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's that bullshit.
No, I think it's probably catfish. Catfish has gotten expensive, though. Peaches was talking about farm-raised salmon or red dye. That's true. Although I haven't seen any compelling, legitimate science that shows that red dye is bad for you. I mean, it's easy to think that it is, but there's nothing to show that from a scientific statement. I mean, they dye cheese. Lots of shit is dyed.
Yeah.
My goddamn 70-year-old girlfriend dyes her hair.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. They say that, that henna, which women used in lieu of like traditional dye, they're saying that that's not so great to dye your hair with either. Yeah,
she's Kool-Aid.
Yeah, why not? No, if it's the right kind of relationship, you should like the inside of them more than the outside. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Cod's very good fish. Used to be cheap. When I was a kid, they made cat food out of pink salmon.
I believe it.
Yeah. And whitefish, if you look at whitefish, you never know what it really is. And look up scrod, same thing. That's all that shit flipping around the bottom of the net when they're catching that good shit. It's a small whitefish. Google it.
Some bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad for you. And halibut is insanely expensive now.
Oh, yeah. I think it's always kind of been pricey, halibut.
You could get
crazy, but recently it's probably gone nuts.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's really crazy. And forget about king crab legs or lobster.
Oh, yeah. Because didn't they have to halt that for a couple seasons?
Yeah, they did. But although, you can get king crab in other parts of the world.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah. But yeah, they did halt it. And actually, they're having a huge problem with the king salmon now up in Alaska. That's going to hell too.
Man.
I know. Scary. And they say it's not because of overfishing, which is, something you can fix. A couple things I read suggest it's just I don't know, a 1.5 degree change in the water that has something to do with their breeding. And yeah, I don't know. Scary.
Yeah, it is.
How are your kids doing?
Great. I got to visit my daughter and grandchildren when I was out that way.
Oh yeah, how they doing? Doing well?
Oh yeah.
Good.
Doing good.
Good.
Growing like wildfire.
Yeah. Now, how's that area holding up around you as far as business?
Okay. I mean, because I'm working this job, I have to turn a lot of shit away, and I've got another guy I can turn some of the work to, like private homes.
Yeah, right.
But while I'm back, I've got some pool rooms to do because I'm the only one that does these pool rooms, and no one else wants. They don't want anybody else to do them. But they've been waiting, and I keep having to put them off. I got to take off. Well, so now, hopefully, I'm not seriously sick.
Yeah, right.
Monday I'll see the doctor, then I'll shoot over to the pool room and get started on recovering 10 tables, 11 tables.
Now, is the pool business, as far as pool halls, up, down, the same? What?
It just depends on the area. Some areas have no pool hall, could never have a pool hall, and you've got some areas that have got a handful of them. It's just weird, just on how it was ground in years ago. If the pool industry is big in that area, then you're going to have pool rooms and pool players. But if you never, if you don't have anybody, kind of, it all starts from the old school, with
Yeah.
pool.
Do you know anybody anywhere kicking ass with a pool room?
Oh yeah.
I mean, making good money.
Oh yeah, because of leagues, pool leagues. Every night they got a
Good.
pool league in there, and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
eat and drink that place out of food.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, I never thought of that
Yeah, I
part.
mean, pool. You most have to give pool time away. It's the food and the drinks that's going to make the money.
Oh, gotcha. So you're not seeing that many places where there's no alcohol or food and just a pool
No,
room. Like,
no.
gotcha.
We have there are some places opening that are. It's like it's an unmanned room, so it's like a kind of like what we would have down at that collab. It's just
Yeah,
a key card access. We've
yeah.
got they've got cameras all everywhere. They can see who's coming and who's going. You pay a monthly membership. BYOB. You can buy refreshments out of the refrigerator, but it's BYOB if you're bringing beer or liquor. You can, and they haven't had any real big issues. Everyone's
Good.
being, but it's the location has to be proper. Obviously, they can't put one of these downtown Detroit. You know what I mean? It has
Yeah,
to be with
yeah.
respectable people. Like
Yeah,
a club.
that's a good example too, downtown Detroit. Can't put anything down there.
No, no,
Yeah,
fuck.
true. Because I think there's way more money than slot machines than there is in pool.
Well, that's another thing. Like Illinois, for example, they can have slot machines in bars, like real deal slot machine. Iowa, you cannot. You can have a game that's redeemable for a product. You can get, buy a shirt or a beer
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. But Iowa, you can't claim cash. Illinois, it's a fucking slot machine that's wired into the rest of the world.
Really?
Oh yeah, they're all online.
Yeah, they're trying to put one in downtown Chicago, but they were doing that when I lived there.
Well, you just go into
Indiana.
Indiana, and there's the horseshoe right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and they try to make it look like Vegas, two big signs, an attraction.
Yeah, that was really good when it first opened, but I don't know how it
Yeah, it
is now.
was. Heck yeah.
I don't really know how that place is doing now.
I
Because
don't
if
know
you go
either.
down to the Horseshoe in Tunica, it's a dump, and that place was really rocking around 2000.
Yep, it was.
That
You're
whole
right.
that whole Robinsonville is just dead, man. I was down there about 4 years ago, but like 2000, 2001, I go down there and spend a whole month at the Horseshoe. Actually, Jack Binion
Uh-huh.
was a member of my health club, and he was really into banging young black chicks. And my buddy modeled full time. He was on that Fear Factor and all that shit, and all the broads
Yeah,
wanted
yeah,
to
I remember you
bang.
talking about him.
Yeah, well, he's the one that, Binion hooked up with him, and then I got to meet him. That's why we go down to the Horseshoe and wouldn't pay for a fucking thing for a whole month. That and all the broads wanting to fuck him. So whatever Binion didn't pick up on the room and some comps,
Oh yeah.
they took
Mm-hmm.
care of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
buddy. I was done.
Hey, Lucid, how you doing?
I went to the Binions Casino in Vegas.
Yeah, they ended up they ended up not granting him the license at the one in Indiana because of mob ties.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if he's still alive or not, Jack Binion.
I don't know either.
No, I didn't. I just got him again Thursday, Lucid. Yeah. Yeah. The fucking
Yeah,
thing's woke
that
up.
El Cortez, the Golden Nugget, the Minions, the D, all those old school
Yeah.
casinos that are, you can actually go in there and claim you get buckets of coin. Ting, ting, ting,
Yeah.
ting.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well,
Some
this
people,
online gambling's hurting them too. It is.
yeah,
Online
yeah,
gambling.
because the sports betting in Vegas,
Yeah.
uh, I was talking chit chat with small talk with a guy in there. He was betting up horses, and he said, "Shit, as soon as they opened up the casinos, and after COVID, he said, man, he says those sports betting rooms were packed. He says now that they're doing all this online shit, he says it's 3/4 of the way full, or a quarter or 3/4 empty of what it used to be. He says, man, you couldn't get a seat in here." I said, really? He said, yeah. He says, just, I don't know. Now, on the weekends, when everybody's in there wanting to place all their bets. But like you said, you go online. There you go. And what a kick in the shorts.
Yeah. Yeah, I never really got into gambling. I mean, I'll do it if I go to a casino place, slot machines. But I don't have any interest in card games, roulette, none of that shit.
Yeah, they try to make it simplified to where you can make your wagers online. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Similar screen to where you're going to actually place your bet. But there's some guys that want to place their bets on location. Guys, girls, whoever. And you can get certain bets. You can bet certain lines in the casinos that you can't bet on the computer or on the app.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. You want I would just several games, football, baseball, basketball, everything going,
Yeah.
And like me, I just keep putting $10 on no hits first inning.
Yeah, right.
So we'd all just pull everybody. Hey, he wants to put 10 on this. All right, so everybody put $10, $10. Next thing we got 40 bet on this one, 70 bet on this one. all in all, in the end, I left Vegas probably a $25 loser in gambling.
Oh,
After
nothing.
betting a couple $100, here and there, this and that, up and down, back and forth.
Yeah.
It was fun, just fucking around with the guys and employees, and you're just hanging out and having a good time in Vegas,
Yeah. Hey, did you see that video I uploaded the other day of that place hauling those chickens to the slaughterhouse?
Nope, I've seen the upload, but I've been so busy, man. I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Yeah, now if you were like behind a truck like that, which I was, I see them all the time when I go to Athens.
Yeah.
Would that bother you at all?
Fuck no, you know how many livestock trailers I'm behind when they're hauling the motherfuckers to the market?
Oh, really?
Oh, I mean, this is Iowa, man.
Do you think it's cruel?
I don't know. I guess depending on how you're looking at it, do I think it's cruel? No. Because if I thought it was cruel, I wouldn't eat it.
Right. Do you think they're having a good time crammed in that little square metal cage?
I wish we knew. I don't know. I don't. I mean, you think about it. That's kind of what studies have showed. If you eat an animal that's fucking been stressed and fucking clung to a corner and barely fed, and you eat that meat, and is that gonna give you a malnutrition and gonna give you a bad attitude?
I know what happens with red meat for sure, but chickens, I'm not sure. That's why I asked you. I just don't. If there's a big effort and it's based on cage free, there would have seemed to have been some kind of data behind that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So that's what gets me thinking about this shit.
Free range and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, I just doubt these guys succumb to free range for the hell of it. And I'm just wondering what they used as a wedge to show that, chickens. I mean, if you went over to somebody's house and they had parakeets in a cage like that, you'd think something was wrong with them. And I'm just trying to figure out how it's any better for the short ride from the farm where they came from to getting their heads lopped off a half hour later. I go back and forth, and I eat chicken, but I'll tell you, when I'm behind one of those fucking things, it really gets me thinking. I can tell you this, I don't eat chicken that day.
Well,
something just seems
think
off.
About this. Why do pigs run from a gun?
No, I know. Yeah, pigs are
Because they
smarter
know
than
they're going to
dogs.
get shot.
They're smarter than a dog.
Yeah.
It's been proven.
Yeah.
Yeah, kosher equals a humane departure. Yeah, I would tend to believe that's true. Kosher. And I know with red meat, particularly with like steak and stuff, hamburger, maybe not. I don't know that for sure. But red meat, there's a big difference between stressing the animal out. When they take those out, they're sneaking up on them and stuff. They shoot them between the eyes with those things that the guy did in No Country for Old Men. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. I guess, it's like a lot of shit I've done. You're not like totally you still do it, but in the back of your mind, it's like, man, I don't know about this shit. I mean, I do agree that we're higher on the food chain and that's the way it works. But I'd rather I guess I feel more comfortable when there's a bigger distance between me and them,
I guess one way to look at it is, you'll have some people that won't eat pork or won't eat chicken,
Yeah.
or they'll eat the
Plants,
opposite.
yeah, but plants aren't the same kind of living. I mean, that's living from a technical sense, from a cellular biological standard, but it doesn't have a blood supply. It doesn't have a heart. It doesn't have a brain. I wouldn't give a fuck about a vegetable. I'd chop that motherfucker up right now if I had one right here on camera. I think it's all living things that have an awareness. Like I was talking about this earlier today. Any living thing, doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a fly, a spider, cockroach, salmon, elephant, they do whatever they can to survive. You're trying to kill their ass. They're trying to keep it from happening. Why? It makes you wonder.
Cycle of life, man.
And I just like feel better about it if there was something out there that a chicken didn't know what was up.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, it just gets you thinking about it. You know what I mean? But I quit fishing because of that. But I still eat fish. I guess I know. I get that's what we're talking about, Lucid. Just gets you thinking about like, my God, it's like, I don't know about this. How about this? If somebody came up with some documentation, so who cares how, just for the sake of argument, that showed you chickens were just scared to death. They were scared out of their mind. They couldn't get out of that cage, and they proved that to you. Would you still eat chicken?
Well, that's a good question.
Well,
maybe not as much.
Not as much. Yeah, I think if I knew that, here now Blaze is talking about a fish there's an enzyme before you should eat it. Otherwise, humans get a bellyache. Oh, okay. Even if you cook it? Oh, no, I'm the same way, Peaches. I thought about that. I looked into other things, that's why I'm getting back into bees. She saw crickets in a sack in a pet store. I'm the same fucking way. Yeah, I would want to buy the crickets and go let them go. I've done shit like that before. That's why those tortoises are over in the other house and those lovebirds. They were traveling somewhere and they saw them in a fucked up cage and they bought them and give them a better life. Yeah, I don't think I could either. See, Lucid Dream could either. If they could really show me that. But here's the thing, Lucid. I don't know if you heard me or not, but and Chris, I'd appreciate your opinions on these. And that is, somebody must have come up with some kind of documentation in order to push this cage-free thing. I mean, you had all these restaurants scared to death of fucking around with eggs that came from places where chickens weren't cage-free. Well, other than just saying that you thought they should have been and without any kind of data, why were all these restaurants like putting posters and putting it on their menu and doing commercials on TV that these are cage-free? So there's got to be something to a chicken not liking that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Maybe it's just that has something to do with the amount of disease chickens get. And it's just disease. It has nothing to do with behavior. Well, that's true, but Christianity, for slavery and animals too, Christianity has not exactly been favorable if you're an animal or a slave.
Wasn't it McDonald's that went like gas fed beef? Grass-fed beef, excuse me. And then they quit it. They quit it because it was fucking gross.
Well, I can tell you this, man, from fucking around smoking meat. Grass-fed is leaner meat.
Okay, yeah.
You don't want lean meat when you want something that tastes good. No, you just don't, man.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's why if you go to a health nut place and the wife's getting some vegan bullshit and the husband wants a hamburger, it's going to be 75-25 because he wants a good hamburger. That's why Five Guys does so well. It's the worst, fattiest meat you can eat. It's why it tastes so good.
Juicy, that's right.
Yeah, when I used to go over to my doctor buddy's house in West Branch, they'd be like broiling these fucking hamburgers in the oven. And I already knew before I got one that it was this 90-10 bullshit lean horse shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because you couldn't hear them fucking broiling.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, you can't hear anything. So I say if you're going to eat meat, just do it right. That's my opinion. And this notion that you want lean hamburger meat, you got to have a fucking screw loose.
I hear you, dude. I told my sister that a million times. Didn't you?
Yeah, and that's why Five Guys is so good. Yeah, lean when you're eating meats is not the way to go. And any steak that's worth a fuck is finished off on corn the last 6 months of its life. Grass-fed sucks.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, really does. I mean, they say it's more healthy. Well, maybe barely. You know what I mean? They kill their own chickens. Yeah, Mexicans. Yeah, the Mexicans do that everywhere. A lot of those houses, they'll keep them in the second story in Detroit.
Wow.
Kill them right in the dinner table. I stopped eating meat in Mexico. Wow. Oh, no wonder Rob didn't give a fuck about chickens being in the damn back of a truck. Then he's Mexican.
Yeah.
But you're only half Mexican, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, maybe that's why you said you'd eat it less.
Yeah, that's why I eat it less. You only half the time.
Yeah, there you go. It's logical. I mean, these are the kind of answers you're looking for, Oh, he became mostly vegetarian. Okay. I tried vegetarian for a while.
I had
until I started eating the fucking boxes of the crackers. I was so goddamn hungry. I mean, you'll never stop eating as a vegetarian. You just get tired of chickpeas and this vegan, whatever the fuck they call it. I mean, they don't have eggs, cheese, nothing. Fuck that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's exactly right. No. Fish too, yeah. I mean, that's just the way it is, man. And I don't really know, I know people that do it. Marty's got a couple nieces they've been that way since they were like 10 years old.
Wow.
All vegetables, none of that shit. It's a fucking pain in the ass taking them somewhere.
No vegetables?
I mean, only vegetables.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Only vegetables. Yeah, I know a guy that eats the same way. It's like, he's like, yeah, I got a company dinner to go to. I'm like, what the fuck are you going to eat?
No, it's a problem. But you notice most companies now, by this time, they'll ask you got any vegetarians there? And they'll have a plate of like mixed vegetables for them.
Yeah, we got a guy in our team that's got to have gluten-free.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard, getting his meals, fuck, if you got, 15 days of meals.
Yeah. I bet in my life, I bet I had 5 girlfriends that were vegetarian.
Really?
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing though, I gave all 5 of them some different kind of meat.
Really? Wow. Yeah. Give them the sausage, eh?
Shit. Yeah, I had a lot of girlfriends that were vegetarians, which is really weird because you'd think that they just kind of
didn't eat meat, but they sure like the bone.
Yeah. I tell them that all the time. I want you to quit lying, telling people you don't like meat. Fuck them. I got rid of them all.
There you go.
God damn right. You still got that same girlfriend?
Yes, sir.
Good. And she calming down? She think you're out fucking around all the time when you're on the road, or have you been able to bullshit her into thinking that you're not?
Yeah, there you go.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, you got to be really careful on that fucking cell phone. I know people that have gotten divorced. 2 people that got divorced over they thought they hung up. Fucking cell phones. Yeah, one was with a hooker, and another one was with an ex-girlfriend. It was the beginning of the end.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. I say just be upfront about it. I think if you're doing that kind of shit, you probably shouldn't be in a relationship with that person.
Mm.
I think it's good advice, don't you?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, you haven't heard from your old gal Michelle, have you?
Sure have not.
Yeah, I wonder what she's doing.
Not certain.
Yeah, she hasn't been around for like a month, 6 weeks. No, nothing. I say she's in a straitjacket somewhere.
No. Hopefully she's doing better, not worse.
Yeah, that's what I say. I wish the best for her.
I wish the best for anybody, except for a few people.
Yeah, that's how I am too. It doesn't work that way. It's the bad timetable. You never know.
Oh,
Now, you think you'll ever tie the knot again?
Oh boy, I don't know.
Yeah, you will when you get an ultimatum.
I mean,
no guy your age gets married without some kind of threat. Remember when you were young? Remember when you were young and you wanted to lock it up with a ring? You know too much now.
Yeah.
Unless you get your feet held to the fire, you're not going to be popping out any engagement ring. How long you been going with this girl?
Son of a bitch. Oh God, I forgot. Let's see. 2 years.
Well, it's still half-ass new. Look at old Mark Kropka, the King of Kings. I think they've been together 35 years. No wedding ring, no marriage.
Yeah, but not everybody's as smooth as Mark, man.
No, I agree with you. Boy, that's a really rare gift. And now he's holding all the cards.
Really?
Yeah, shit, yeah. He owns the house, not married. The fuck's she gonna do? He'll drop kick her ass right out that rear door if she gives him any shit.
Oh, I didn't know he was the homeowner.
Yeah. He's no dummy. He bangs around on that fucking keyboard smoking dope and shit, just like getting you to lower your guard. He's no, don't let him fool you.
Oh,
No,
boy.
most places not. A lot of places common law is not recognized. Actually, I don't know any place where it's recognized anymore.
No.
Yeah. What are you watching? A black and white TV, Ellie? No, I don't. I have people say that sometimes. I don't think common law is recognized any place. Pug would probably know that. Chris, do you know anything about that? Is common law recognized any place?
I looked it up somewhere years back, and it is still somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
You better hope it's not Iowa.
No, it's not. I know Iowa's not.
That's probably why you looked it up.
Yeah.
Once you're older, you've had kids. Do you think there's any real reason to get married anymore?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's not what the women think. They think entirely different. Is she your age?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's just going to hang on to you for dear life. You're holding a lot more cards now than you would have been at 25.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah, well, it's good that you know it.
Yeah, the older you get, the more responsibilities you get, and the more humble you get. You lose that piss and vinegar.
Yeah, it's true. Well, this guy was doing a Mustang bar. Wasn't that one over there on Michigan Avenue, that old strip club? Wasn't that the Mustang bar, Billy? Screaming in the slaughterhouse. Yeah, when I was living in Florida, they were busting people down there all the time for fucking killing chickens in the neighborhood. The kids heard about it and all that kind of shit. Ann Arbor's had a whole bunch of lawsuits, but it's not because of Mexicans killing them. It's because of people wanting to save them and, I'm keeping them no matter what and that kind of thing. Oh, no kidding. Is that place still around, Billy? The Mustang? That was always kind of a dive strip club. Wasn't really a good one. I think strip clubs have gone to hell. It's not like it was back in the day.
Oh, certainly not.
Yeah, what do you think the cause is? Marty was telling me the other day that somebody was telling him that these women are all on like OnlyFans now and stuff.
That's right.
And I thought OnlyFans was only porn, but it's not. I guess there's a lot of shit in there.
Oh, I'm not aware.
You can watch a normal video, I guess, on OnlyFans.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked through it a couple times. I don't want to spend that kind of fucking time.
I've never fucking logged on or went to that website.
No, that's a fucking pain in the ass. Most of those women aren't that fucking great.
Oh yeah, but
the best porn site out there. Georgia just passed this fucking thing now where they want you to give your ID. I don't have a fucking problem with that. I mean,
for a while it was that way. I don't know if it still is or not in most states.
Yeah, I mean, all the like Pornhub, which was shitty anyway. That one's all that. The best one out there now, I think, is Spank Bang. You ever looked at that one?
I have not.
Yeah, and they don't. And I had to fill out the shit for that. I mean, what the fuck? Why wouldn't I? I don't give a fuck. What am I afraid they're going to show? Who are they going to show it to? I'm home free on this shit. But I know they really cracked down in Georgia. I don't know why they're like so diligent about this. There must be some like major penalty if they catch you. Like they said, kids were watching it. Fuck. I mean, how much of a problem is that? I think that's the parents' fault.
I agree, 100%. 100%.
I noticed lately, speaking of that, I got like 26,000 videos uploaded, 25,500 nobody ever watched. But I've noticed the last week that I've been getting these notices from YouTube saying that they went and they made them adult restricted. Well, whenever those videos, I didn't even bother going looking at any of them. Whenever those were done, nobody gave a fuck. You could do anything on video, you thought. And then slowly over the years, they've clicked in these laws, 18 and over and not suitable for this and all this bullshit. Well, they're going backwards now, even before they owned it, and changing the rating, which I'm fine with. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who knows? You know what I mean? See, now Blaze says, Blaze says in Texas common law that if you live together and call each other, you got to get a lawyer to divvy out. Oh, no kidding. Together, you each own half. Wow, Texas. Texas has got some, weird laws. I mean, I don't think you'd want to be. I mean, they're pretty known as just like you'd think, branding cows in the ass. They got a reputation there. It's still kind of like good old boy thing, shotguns in the windows of old pickups, that kind of thing. Also Texas. But, here's the thing, though.
I just got
what's wrong? What's wrong with divvying things up? I mean, I'm not. That should. It makes sense that it'd be like a civil partnership. I mean, I don't think like the guy's supposed to get anything. I mean, I think I'd be fine with that in any state, unless it's stuff that you bought and owned before you met them. I mean, let's face it. In most cases, it's the guy that's got the money.
Yeah, or it's neck and neck. Some cases, a few.
Yeah, and I know some states don't have prenups. And a real shrewd, smart woman, one that you really want to be with, there's no fucking way you're even going to bring that shit up. She has brainwashed your ass so bad that better than, because of true love and all that horse shit. And if it's good enough and you really want it, you're going to go for it. But if it's just something like you're kind of iffy with, you're say, well, then we're not getting married. Fuck it. That's what I think. 7 years.
And why is it that
whole life? Yeah, right.
If you have children with the women and you get divorced and they're the homemaker, oh fuck, they could take you to the cleaners, Jack.
Yeah, but they're raising the kids.
That's right.
Yeah, but that's a job. I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with that either. I mean, yeah, child support is like insanely expensive.
Yeah, well, the old saying, she got the gold mine, I got the shaft.
Yeah, well, that's what you get. I mean, but the guys aren't going to want to raise the kids, most likely. You're going to find isolated instances. When I ever run into guys that got custody of their children, I can only imagine what their wives were like, because that's damn near impossible to do.
Well, I know a guy that got custody of his children.
You're right, Blaze. That's right.
No, I'm sorry. His wife was living with her parents. I think maybe that had something to do with it, because they had 5 kids. 4 of them were at home.
It's just, I really can never understand how people can have 5 kids and get divorced. You'd think you'd figure it out along the way.
Yeah.
Oh wow, LA. Won't marry her kid's dad. She's a nurse anesthetist. Master plumber. Oh, 9 and 5. What's her reason for not getting married? I mean, she might not tell anybody. It's really nobody's business. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, but those are complicated deals, kids. I talk to these people that are like older and they got kids like 9, 10, and they're trying to get out in the dating world. It's a fucking nightmare. Most of them like the profiles I look at are people that are in the same boat, trying to raise these kids together. What a nightmare.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like having young kids and just getting together with old flames for the rest of these kids' lives? Graduations. Oh my God, man, what a nightmare.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But 10% of them said they get along better now than they did when they were married. So it's not always bad,
I mean, I don't keep contact with my ex-wife.
Yeah, I don't either.
She tries to, but I don't know what I want to do with her.
Oh, does she really?
Yeah, there's a reason why we can't stand each other.
She tries to get on. What does she say? Like, hey, how you doing?
No, she fucking, tries to friend request me or Instagram shit. And I'm like, well, fuck ever. Go away.
Yeah, that's
She's
how I feel.
married, got kids, or, a new husband. And,
Oh, really?
oh,
She
yeah.
got remarried.
Yeah.
And new kids?
Yep.
Wow, how many?
Two girls.
And how old are they?
Oh, now I'd say one's probably 16. The oldest is 16, and the younger one's probably 13, going on 14 here pretty soon.
Yeah, do you ever go and like see what they look like or anything?
No, well, my daughter, of course, I stay in contact with my daughter, and she posts pictures with her sisters, her half sisters, and so I see pictures of them
Do
and
they
all
look
that
at
shit.
all alike?
My daughter and their no,
Hey, Sonny, son. Oh, they don't.
no.
Now, you've been divorced how long?
Fuck, I got divorced when I was 20 or 21,
And how old
21,
are you now?
19,
How old are you now?
19,
Oh, really?
45.
Oh, wow. So did you like not have any contact with her the whole time?
No, no.
Huh.
All the way up until I don't know. I'd say my daughter was probably she's 26 now, so I'd say probably the last 7, 8 years I really haven't had much contact with her. I went there when my daughter got married, and I was just had to be around her for the sake of my daughter for the wedding. It was
Yeah, how did that go?
good. Everything went all right. Good. I
Did,
mean, my
so was
daughter.
that the first time you met the new husband?
No.
And
I'm
so you guys like say, hey, how you doing? And stuff like that.
no.
Was it weird at all?
In a way.
Yeah, I would feel that'd be kind of weird. Did you
Yeah.
dread going?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I
It's
don't think
kind of
I'd ask him that. What's that?
weird situation that had happened. She did that ancestry shit.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Well, that one place, that Something in Me. I've got a kit actually, which I never sent in. I don't know if it
Mm-hmm.
was from there or not. The big one, I got it in the other bathroom. If you want me to get the name of it, but they went out of business, and part of the reason was because they made up a bunch of fucking shit, and they were selling
Wow.
people's data. Hey, Lamar. Yeah, but what happened in the ancestry bullshit?
So she did that shit, and she's
Yeah,
she's a doc
23andMe. Yeah, you're right. That's it.
she's
I'm
a
sorry. Go ahead.
doctor.
Uh-huh.
So she travels around all the fucking time, this and that, and the way she explained it to me is she did the thing, and she just kind of lost track of it, didn't think about it, and she got an email one day by someone trying to get a hold of her saying that they've been looking for her their whole life,
It was her mother?
It was her dad. So the guy who she thought was her dad was
No,
really not
yeah.
her dad,
That
because
happened.
her mom and her never really had much of a
Yeah.
relationship, didn't have a contact.
That
So
happened to Marty's grandparents, mother's side
wow,
grandparents. So it turns
yeah,
out the mother and brother were just halves. They didn't know that until that fucking 23andMe bullshit.
yeah. So she found out that DNA says that this guy's her dad. And lo and behold, he lives in Rock Island, across the river from me.
Yeah,
Lives a
right.
town
Quad
away.
City.
And yeah, so I met up with him and chit chatted, da 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 da, and uh, he flew out there for the wedding, and I flew out. My dad flew
Really?
out.
He flew out there for the wedding?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He said he said that the day that she left, hopped on a bus or whatever, that she told him that she was pregnant by him, but that she was going to go be with this other guy that
Wow.
who
Okay.
she thought was her,
Yeah.
who my ex-wife thought really was her
Yeah.
dad her whole life,
Yeah.
you know. So uh
Well, you're too young to remember it, but there was a super pretty girl from Ann Arbor named Lisa Bonder, Bonder, and just really good looking. And about in her mid 20s, Kurt Kokorian, who owned the majority of Chrysler stock, wooed her into marrying her. And I'm sure she was miserable as hell. He didn't die till he was like 92 or something.
oh
And
my,
she led a typical, he was 80 and she was 26, one of those type deals.
uh-huh.
And along the way, she had a baby and everything was going great for a couple of years until who knows what happened. And old Kurt, decided that maybe he ought to get a paternity test. And it was the tennis instructor, I think. Was the
Of
daddy.
course.
Was the daddy. So that was the end of the thing. But I don't think this, and look at, you got to wonder if that's how Arnold Schwarzenegger got busted. What I can't really figure out, though, is I can't figure out how some of this DNA is available without a warrant or a subpoena to some of these parties that put this information together and sell it. I mean, right off the bat, I would think some of it's fucking bullshit. I mean, but it wasn't bullshit in your case because you were able to verify it. But how are these profiles becoming available to a company making the match through computer? I don't really get it. I mean, and you can have huge medical records, and you're not going to have a DNA profile there. You're going to have a blood match or for an organ transplant, something like that. I just can't quite figure out how this worked. Yeah, how can arrest 23andMe? Well, I think that's matching blood from crime scenes. And maybe it's changed, for younger people other than me. Maybe a DNA profile gets loaded as a baby under the ruse of kidnapping, or I'm not really sure, but I wonder, what the deal is on that. But I think that's why Catholic Social Services, I know in places like Michigan, and I'm assuming other states, that's why adoption records were suppressed for that same reason. There were just too many horror stories of people knocking on a door. And it's like, hi, Mom. It's like, I thought you were dead. You know what I mean? I thought you were dead. That kind of thing. You there, Rob?
Yeah. I got really bad static.
Yeah, I didn't have it on the old one. This one seems okay now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just got some static.
Yeah, and your like picture's blank too, which is kind of weird. I just think it's kind of a weird thing. Yeah, interest. We know the Mormons own most of that genealogy stuff. I don't know if you know that or not. Almost all of them. I don't know about the 23andMe, but genealogy generally is controlled by Mormons. Almost all those places are out of Utah someplace or Idaho. there's something with being a Mormon and getting reunited with your family while you're amongst the living before you go to heaven. That's what I was told got them so into it. I mean, they were buying out big databases before it was trendy and nobody was doing this stuff. Can it be manipulated? It's a good question. I'm sure it could, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I think it's, I wonder how they do that though. I mean, medical records now, in the old days, you go to like anywhere around here, there's only like really 2 big medical record storage houses. There's more, I guess, but if you go to a place here, it doesn't matter what doctor you go to or what hospital, they can log right into your bullshit once you give them permission on that stuff you fill out for the first appointment. It's not like it's all at one place like it used to be. And maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. I don't really know if there's more good than bad or what. It's hard to say. I don't know. Rob, you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I wonder why your thing's so okay. Good. Well, I can hear you good now. Yeah, I don't really know what the deal is.
Static has gone away.
After death baptism, you baptize a person's life. Yeah, I mean the Mormon story. I mean, the golden tablets, Joseph Smith. And the Mormon forger really fucked those guys big time. I don't know if you've ever read that book about the Mormon forger. He just sold them all sorts of fake bullshit. You probably don't have any Mormons out there in the Quad Cities, do you, Rob?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Okay. You were probably brought up Catholic, weren't you?
No, not really.
Oh, did you go to church?
Yeah, we did, but they were, some of them, we'd go with like friends or family, but like my dad wasn't real religious. He's not real religious.
Yeah, Joseph Smith. Did you get married in a church?
Of course.
Oh, okay. What kind?
A Catholic church.
Okay. Well, how did you get married in a Catholic church if you didn't identify as a Catholic?
No, you know what? No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was a Catholic church. No. It's just I'm trying to think. My wife at the time would go to church, and it was her, pastor or whatever that married us, but they were Christian.
Pastor or priest?
Pastor.
Yeah, probably wasn't Catholic then. Did he try and blow you?
Of course not.
Okay, he wasn't Catholic then.
You goofy son of a bitch.
It's funny how time flies, though, huh? You went full circle. I wonder how those daughters are turning out with her compared to the ones you had.
I don't know, just like any kid, they just can't wait to get out of the house.
Yeah. Now, you have what, 2 daughters?
I have a daughter and a son.
A daughter and a son. And where's the son?
He's here in town.
And what is he up to?
He got a construction business that he runs. Him and 2 other guys had a partnership in the construction business.
Oh, good. Well, LA said her first.
Doing all right for 19.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, he's got a kid on the way. He's about to gain a bunch of more responsibilities.
Oh, really? Do you like the girlfriend? Are they married?
No, they're not married. She seems like a good girl.
Okay.
Got a good outlook on life.
Good. And does she work?
Yeah.
What's she doing?
Well, of course they're young, so she's trying to get her like a EMT degree or some shit like that's like a course you take for EMTs or something like that. So
yeah.
But for now, she works for a cleaning service.
Oh, okay. Were they planning on kids?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I know how that goes.
Yeah.
And when's the baby due?
Oh, hell. I mean, it was just before, let's see, so I think they were just able to do an ultrasound, so they got another, 7.5 months or something,
Yeah.
7 months before she's going to have a kid.
Yeah. Now, they do ultrasounds and they do amniocentesis to see, as an example, if the baby, There's something wrong with it. And let's say,
okay, yep.
Let's say you got your girlfriend pregnant, and you did an amniocentesis, and you were going to have twin retards. Would you want to go ahead with the birth, or would you think, nah, I don't think so?
Yeah. I mean, that's a tough one there, you know.
It wouldn't be for me.
I agree with you. Not at this age.
Yeah, but I don't like the chickens in the little thing.
I hear you. Oh.
No, it's something to think about. I mean, do you think? I mean, that's the whole idea between amniocentesis. And do you think once conception occurs and once the baby is that far along, that's an okay thing to do? Do you think you'd be cool with it? When it really came right down to it. I don't think it'd bother me a bit, because I don't really think, I wouldn't really count it as, these religious wackos think that everything happens at conception. I mean, as soon as the egg's fertilized. I don't believe that either. I wouldn't have a problem with it. That's the whole idea between, it's a very challenging life to everybody. It's not like, I just wouldn't have a problem with it. But that goes to, this is why, it's interesting to ask people these things. I'll tell you one thing.
Well, they claim you can.
Oh, go ahead.
They claim you can remember the day you were born. You just can't recall it.
No. Well, anybody that says they remember anything prior to the age of 3 is full of shit.
Well, they
who gives a fuck? Who said that? Who said that? Some comedian?
What's that?
I mean, what fucking good's it if you can't recall it, whether you can remember it or not? Who gives a fuck?
I don't know. I guess there's, when there's these microdosing these drugs that are making people recall things that they don't remember.
No, memory is false. Really, there's just tons of publications on this. People don't remember accurately in general. People get acquitted because of it. Childhood memories. That's also why, if you look at like big book publishers now, instead of autobiographies, they call them memoirs, because they were just getting busted on so much shit. You'd have somebody write a book and they'd say, yeah, I was growing up, man, my house was terrible. It was dirty. My parents were drunks. Fuck, somebody get a hold of some TV station or something. Say, what in the fuck are you talking about, man? I live right next door. Your mother was an immaculate house cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's why they're memoirs instead of autobiographies, because they're just so full of shit.
Yeah, I believe it. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Honest to God. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and besides, so what are you saying, that that you're supposed to recall being in your mother's womb?
I guess.
Oh, it's such fucking horse shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, and who's going to the trouble to figure out if you remember this shit or not? Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, if you remembered that, you'd be remembering mom getting banged up until you were born.
There you go.
What do you got? Hearing problems?
Yeah.
It makes you wonder. It's nuts. They would think this stuff is, believable. But I do know that there's all sorts of people that get acquitted of crimes for false memories. It's a major issue.
Women take and play their babies classical music.
Yeah.
Speakers up against their belly.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, there's no definitive proof. I mean, I guess that that's going to determine the success of the baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, you're playing to an unborn baby. I mean, this thing doesn't, I've heard that too, but I mean, I don't think that, I think it's like, people saying that they can understand what whales are saying when they're making that squeaking noise.
Yeah.
Bunch of fucking bullshit. I think it's just like science says. Everything that's been demonstrated, you don't remember a fucking thing till 3 and after, and even that's shaky. A lot of these sex things are false. They find out these people couldn't have been there. They got a picture of this motherfucker driving through a toll booth. He couldn't have possibly done this. Yeah, so you really don't know. I mean, they try it all. Polygraphs, the whole bit. Sometimes the truth is difficult to decipher. At 3 or after, Sunnyside. 3 or after. Like what? Could you give us an example? And a lot of times you think you remember it, but the timeline's wrong. Now, here's another example. When people go to sleep studies, to check out their sleep, and they say, God, I didn't get a wink of sleep. It's like, the fuck you didn't. You slept 4 hours and 57 minutes, which is not enough, but you were sleeping. I've done that myself. Haven't you ever got up and you didn't believe the clock? But you were sleeping. It didn't seem like you were. Yeah. You disagree about the whales? Yeah, I think it's a bunch of bullshit too. Like tarot cards, Ouija boards, psychics are all full of shit, if you ask me. You don't believe in fortune tellers. Would you ever believe a fortune teller, Rob?
Fuck no.
How about tarot cards?
Yeah, same fucking thing.
How about a Ouija board?
No.
How about a rabbit's foot in your pocket?
That's no.
Okay. Good.
Yes, no. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think a fucking
Maybe,
dead rabbit's foot has a fucking thing to do with
maybe,
luck, do you?
no. I mean, like you're just in general, like when you say, trust in luck, or I don't know what's the word I'm trying to use.
Yeah.
Trying to think of, but
Do you believe in a rubber that won't come off?
No, sir. Get them fucking rubbers the size of go up your fucking arm.
That's true, isn't it?
I put my pinky finger in there. And that's all I can
Peaches
do.
right.
I mean,
no, Peaches called you out on this, and that's true. Were you just fucking with us on the rabbit's foot?
me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, you got shaky on the rabbit's foot where you just threw everything under the bus right away. Everything else.
Well, when you say rabbit's foot,
yeah, it's good luck.
Yeah. What's the word I'm looking for?
Superstitious.
Superstitious. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you're superstitious. I mean, are you like avoiding walking under a ladder and Friday the 13th? You're extra careful and all that horse shit.
No.
Okay. Then you're not superstitious. You should, next time somebody asks you about a rabbit foot, just say fuck no, just like you did with the other ones, because it really got us wondering. Peaches said you stalled a little on the rabbit's foot, but maybe just you weren't sure what I was asking.
Yeah. No, I've had many rabbit's foot as a kid. Like souvenirs and shit, and fuck that motherfucker. And I didn't have any other bad luck or worse luck or no luck with it.
Yeah, stepping on a crack. Yeah, Peaches is right. Stepping on a crack. And it's true. Crystals. A lot of people have to say these crystals heal. When I was handing out stuff to the prostitutes, there was a lady that sent these bags of crystals. Yeah, I'd take the crystals out and I'd replace them with crystal meth because I wanted to stay popular. I wanted to stay popular amongst those girls.
That boy.
No, but the lady, she was a very sweet lady. She had her good intentions. It was a little bag of like these different colored crushed up rocks, and she said it'd bring them good luck. Yeah, I thought it was a bunch of bullshit, but it was a good overture. She was trying to be nice. Yeah, stepping on a crack. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to that. Friday the 13th, that kind of thing. Lucky numbers, all that stuff. I think it's all a bunch of shit.
My neighbor's got a black cat. That motherfucker crosses my path all the time. Maybe I just do have bad luck.
Yeah, black cat too. Yeah, I think that's a bunch of shit too. But I think a lot of these things, the more science prevails, I mean, almost all. How about putting a tooth under a pillow, that kind of thing. But I don't know. Do parents do that with kids anymore? Or how about lying about Santa Claus?
Oh, yeah.
Breaking a mirror. Yeah, right. Peaches got them all. How about lying about Santa Claus or Jack and the Beanstalk, Rumpelstiltskin? That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, all a bunch of horse shit. It's just so. But I just wonder about that. Putting a tooth under a mirror. Under a pillow.
I was like a mirror. What the fuck's going on in a mirror?
Yeah. We could try putting one under a mirror.
Yeah.
$20 a tooth. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
yeah, I remember doing that once as a kid. I peed the bed as a kid too. I remember my dad really getting pissed about it. No pun intended. I don't know. They say that's from like some psychological abuse. Doing that. I don't know if it is or not. They say that with little puppies. They can't help it. Their bladder isn't old enough. So who knows?
Yeah.
And it's hard to say. Yeah, but I don't really. I mean, I just think it's that stuff's like gambling. It's a game of chance, random number generator. Why do bad things happen to good people? All those kind of things. A general imagination.
Yeah, exactly. They say everything happens for a reason, but
I don't believe that either.
Me either. Why do fucking babies get crushed in car accidents?
Yeah, no, I don't believe it either. I believe in probability. It's why, I think flying an airplane, as long as you do it like you're supposed to, is safe. I don't think riding a motorcycle is. I wouldn't ride on a motorcycle.
Yeah, the odds of you running into somebody else in the air is next to nothing.
Yeah, and getting hit on a motorcycle is pretty easy to do.
Fucking A.
Getting rear-ended, that kind of thing, and I wouldn't do it. I mean, I'd love to have one, but I know better.
That's right. I had one and don't have it anymore for that reason.
Oh, you're smart.
Yeah,
I mean, the data's there.
I got T-boned by a lady, and luckily, I was good on the brakes and the gas and got out of her way, and I fucking went home and I posted that motherfucker for sale the next day.
Yeah, I had two buddies of mine get killed in high school, and then I drove an ambulance for a year. It's like, I'm not riding these fucking things. And that was before cell phones and texting and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be worse. I mean, you can go on YouTube. You'll run out of time before you run out of videos of people getting taken out on motorcycles.
Oh, I know.
But you'll talk to some of these Christian people, and they'll think that it's in God's hands, and it's their time to go. It's their time to go. It doesn't matter where they're going to be. I don't believe that. Yeah, I just don't believe it. I think it's probabilities. The same thing your insurance company does.
Yeah.
They, issue a premium trying to get insurance with them. It's the probability, the likelihood of it all.
Yeah. You say insurance, and I just think
insurance is crazy expensive now. Oh. You remember back in the day, you could just get PLPD on a car that you liked that you didn't really want to sell.
Yeah.
Now PLPD costs you about $1,100 a year. Yeah. No collision.
Yep.
In all these years, you got away with no collision because they weren't going to give you anything. Blue Book, all these old junk cars now, they're valuing at $15,000. You got to have collision.
Yeah, I know.
It's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nobody had collision on a 5-year-old car when I was in my early 20s.
Yeah, but you fuck around, run into a Mercedes, fuck you.
Yeah.
Be broke the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Both serial killers wet the bed and have asked 2 forensic psychologists. Oh, neither. Well, LA said that everybody peed in bed. Do you remember, did they ever say anything about you peeing in bed when you were little?
Rob? Me?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I'm just trying to see if this is common or not.
No, I don't recall ever peeing in the bed.
Yeah, but I think a lot of parents, why would you be bringing that up to a young kid? They didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, no shit.
But I just wonder if peeing in bed as a young kid is related to some kind of mental illness or parental abuse or something. I mean, does it mean there's something wrong when you do it as a kid or not?
Good question.
And I wonder what the age cutoff is. I mean, obviously, if you're 16, peeing in the bed, it would certainly seem like one way or the other something would be wrong. But I just wonder what it is with young kids.
Of course. Okay, so I'm trying to think how old I was. So I was probably 20, maybe 20. It was before I got a divorce. So I was probably 20 years old, maybe just turned 21. And of course, my wife at the time and myself were helping her friend out because her friend was in between jobs and in between paychecks. So we let her and her 2 or 3 kids She had a baby, a boy, and a girl. So we let the boy, we had a bunk bed, and so my wife and I let the boy sleep in the bunk bed up top, which is a single bed, and down below was like a queen bed. And so we're sleeping on the bottom bunk, sleeping. Middle of the night, I wake up. Of course, think of this: the top bunk is smaller
Yeah.
than the bottom bunk, right? So
Yeah.
obviously, so this kid pisses the bed. Well, this fucking piss is dripping right next to my head.
Oh God.
I wake up and dude, I woke up and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I come unglued. But I mean, you know what I mean. At the
Yeah.
time and at
Yeah.
my age, you don't.
Yeah.
You see
Right.
this fucking kid's pissing the bed. Like you don't think
Yeah.
that this kid
Yeah.
didn't do it intentionally. Like get the
Yeah.
fuck up
Yeah.
and go
Right.
piss.
Yeah.
But man, I tell you what, I felt so bad. After a while, but I fucking come unglued on that fucking kid. I like to yank him out of bed. Oh
Yeah.
man,
He's probably a pedophile now because of you.
I don't. I don't know. I could find out, but I'd have to ask my ex-wife
How would she know what that kid's doing?
because she's in contact with the kid's mom still. It
Yeah,
was
find out. Yeah. I
it
bet
was
he's not.
her friend, I said that was in between jobs. I know that lady's still around here. So my daughter actually just came back. Oh, let's see, 5 6 months ago, and was the in the wedding that the
Oh,
girl, the baby at the time, there was a baby,
yeah.
and that baby was getting married. My daughter went and was in her wedding.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Now, how old would the little boy be then, would you say now?
shit. He's probably well. I was, like I said, 2021 at the time,
Yeah.
and now I'm 45, so he'd be 25.
Yeah. He's probably transgender or something because of you.
You fucking
How'd the
asshole.
whole thing go down? I mean, after it happened, did he,
I woke
did you
up,
kick
I
him
was
out?
fucking
No,
yelling,
no, but did you kick him out?
no,
Did they sleep on the top again?
fuck no. Well, you see, the thing is the the bed had like one of those like covers that goes around the mattress. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That
Oh,
it,
so
it
yeah, so it rolled off.
That's exactly it. Because if it
Yeah.
wasn't, it would have soaked into the fucking sponge.
Yeah.
No, it fucking run over, man. Yeah, I know. I think about it years later, and
Oh.
haha, I laugh, man. But boy, I
Now,
tell
how
you
long did
what,
you let them stay with you?
it was until she could get on her feet and get her first
Yeah, that
paycheck.
was that was
And
nice of you guys to do.
yeah, I know it was. Yeah, she's still around town. That no, actually, I think she's moved now. That think about it, my
Yeah, that
daughter
was
just
nice of
said
you to
it.
do.
Yeah,
Huh. And your wife
man.
still keeps in touch with her.
Yep.
Now, most of the people your age that you knew that got married younger, was there more divorces than not,
And
or
still together. More.
more divorces?
Yeah, all the guys that I know married women shortly after high school or into college, are no longer married
Oh, okay.
to that woman.
Do you ever run into your old any of your old flames?
uh, nope. But
Did you ever go to any class reunions? Did you or not? Hey, you hear me?
hold on.
All right.
Phone's acting a fool.
Fucking guys getting stumped on a class reunion question too. We finally left. Oh, here he is.
I don't know what
You
happened.
there? You there?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yep.
Did you go to any class reunions?
No.
Yeah, I didn't go to any
I
of
went
mine
to an
either.
after party once. I shit you not. I went to an after party of a class reunion once by accident. Not well. I was out going to a bar, and I was
Yeah.
over the district of a bar, and run into some guys. And I shit you not. I sat there at this bar for I don't know, had a beer or two. And I don't. It was packed, busy, watching the TVs and shit. And I look over and I realize it's one of my classmates. I'm like, "Hey man, what's going on?" He's like, "Why didn't you come tonight?" I'm like, "Come, what are you talking about?" He's like, "We had a fucking reunion tonight." I was like, "I didn't know."
Good night, Blaze.
Anyways, I I didn't see that guy ever again, and he passed away.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did you happen to catch any of the girls there?
Yes.
Did they get fat?
There was maybe a couple of them that thickened up, but none of them were like fucking like an elephant.
How old were you then when that happened?
I was probably I was probably 25, 26.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't be an elephant yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I didn't go to any of my class reunions. I couldn't wait to get the fuck out of that place.
Oh, I
I
hear
look
you.
them up. I do look up some of them up sometime on Facebook. It's like, God damn, man, unfucking believable.
I run into one at a concert, and I didn't recognize her.
Yeah,
And she says, "Hey, I know you. You know this and that. Okay, yeah, and I didn't even like, okay, what's your name and this and that. And then like hours later, it clicked. Oh, I knew exactly who that was. And I just kind of knocked her off and was like, "Oh, hi, okay, yeah, see you later. I'm going to get a drink or use the bathroom." I just kind of shook her off, and I was like, "Oh, if that was, I know who that was. Fuck, I should have more conversation with her." I thought it
no,
was just a random fucking person that remembered me from who whatever.
yeah, there were some girls in my high school that were just like really pretty girls, and I look at them now, and
Oh
it's like,
sure.
oh, damn, just no way around it.
Oh,
I
dude,
mean, they're old ladies now.
we had a chick that was just fucking, the talk of the school and the walk of the school. Now she's, oh my God, she looks like she's been run over by a bus.
Yeah, I know.
I think, she probably had some issues with some substances in her life. You can
Yeah,
kind of what it looks like, but to think when she was younger, man, she was a looker.
no, yeah, we had a couple of those too. I mean, it doesn't even look possible. Yeah, it probably
I
doesn't matter
guess.
though at a certain age. But there's people I look through, like at some of these photos they'll take of these class reunions. I wouldn't recognize them if the name wasn't underneath it. I don't
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah.
And now
Certain.
I haven't seen anybody in my class die yet, but I've seen before and after. But nobody out of my class that I've seen an obituary on yet. But like I said, some both ways, the other ways. But shit, there's been like 5 people I know died in the last week. Like I
Well,
said on the chat earlier, that to me the magic number seems 82, but I just know of 2 that died at 77. But I think if you make it to 82, you've really done well, and anything past that, it's like unbelievable. Yeah,
well,
it does. Sure does. It etches you out. That's exactly right. Yeah, notice it immediately. And you see like some of these older women that are on talk shows and stuff that look pretty good. Of course, that's a lot of like makeup and lighting and that kind of
oh
thing.
yeah, dude, this
I mean,
fucking
that's got to be like 1 out of every million women.
yeah, TV production
Yeah,
makeup is
20.
serious.
Yes, yeah. No, I think it really matters. I know that was a big worry when they first came out with digital TV, digital cameras. They were
Yep.
broadcasting, and they just weren't able to cover up a lot of these blemishes. And I'll tell you something else too. I looked it up actually. There's a couple old broads on TikTok that look pretty damn good, but I notice when they turn their face, like below their chin, they look old as hell. Like they look their age probably. So I looked
Yep.
it up, and there's these filters that you can go. Now I always thought I could tell if a person was using a filter or not, but on that TikTok, that filter they're using, it covers like the face part great, but where you catch them is when they turn their head real sharp one way or the other. But
I see.
those filters make them look good as hell, man.
Oh yeah, I bet. Fucking A.
I mean, but it's like real. It doesn't look animated. I don't quite get how it does it. Like it smooths your skin. They look good. I mean, some of them are like 55. There's a number of these old broads on there. They're like trying to be female DJs, and they're acting like they're fucking 20. And I think it's stupid. But they actually look pretty good for that age. And I caught one doing it the other night. Seems like a real sweet woman. She looked good, man. I thought, man, I'd like to see some photos of her when she was younger. But I caught her when she was like bending down to fuck with some cord when she was spinning her records. And that's when I looked it up. But there's these filters out there now that really like it gets you wondering. Where before, like I know in the early YouTube days, you could always tell when somebody used a filter. Now I'm not so sure. You know? I guess it's just I don't know how they do it, but it works very well.
Yeah, it does. Tom is on TikTok. I don't even have TikTok.
No, I just look at them. I think TikTok's
I can't even look at them.
I think TikTok's a lot more fun for shorts. It's better than YouTube Shorts. It's a lot more interesting stuff. Although it's just loaded now with people dying and a whole bunch of old women trying to dance like young girls and a whole bunch of old women that got dumped or they're divorced and they want you to tell them if they're pretty or not.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen those?
I see TikTok videos on Facebook.
How's that?
I don't know. Don't ask me. Like I click on the video to send to somebody. Like, oh man, buddy, you gotta check this video out. And I click on it, and it wants me to sign into TikTok. I'm like, oh. So it takes me to TikTok. I'm like, fuck it. I mean, I don't, and I can't sign. It's to sign in to view this. Da, da, da. I'm like, fuck, I don't.
Well, yeah, you ought to sign up for a TikTok. It's good.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
No, it's better shorts. Like if you don't want to be watching like lengthy videos and stuff, I think you'd like TikTok. Seriously, there's like a lot of good shit. Like, anything, whatever you're into, I guarantee you they got some like great pool shit on there. And they're only, I think, 30 seconds long.
You know what I've gotten into shortly? Just I don't maybe something I wanted to get into because I've obviously maybe one good thing to run past you. Think about buying a fairly inexpensive camera to take some good pictures. I mean, I travel around so much, man. I can get so
they're a dime a dozen now.
I mean, I can take some photos with my phone, but they're not good quality photos,
Yeah, but what kind of phone do you have? Your phone should be taking great pictures.
It takes good pictures, but I'll send you a couple pictures that I've taken. It just, I don't know. I want to be able to. What kind of phone is it? An iPhone.
Yeah, that should be taking killer pictures.
15, 16, something like that. It's not the Pro Max, it's the Plus.
Yeah, but still, that should be taking good pictures. I mean, what are you trying to do, like with your photos? Like, what kind of quality that you'd print, or?
Yeah, exactly, or something. You know what I mean? Just something that you like. Exactly, you could take.
Yeah, but nobody's printing anymore. And you know what? You could take one of those phone photos and send it to a printer, and they'll doctor that motherfucker all up, print it for you, and send it to you. You won't need to fuck with any of that shit. Nobody's hardly printing it anymore, and it's super expensive. The ink is insane. Yeah, you can take that file now and send it to a million places. They'll make it look like you took it with a $10,000 camera. It'll be fucking $9 and mailed to you.
Really?
Yeah, it's almost getting to where buying a fucking camera is like, not when you got an iPhone. Now, if you were running around with a little cheap fucking, I'd say that. But an iPhone takes good pictures. Now, where it's going to catch up to you, though, is when you try and go big. If you go with the old size like you would have got when you took to a drugstore, and you got a stack of them, you show them to people. But once you get past 8x10, there's not much you can do because the sensor's so small. Even though you're maybe doing like high resolution photos. Yeah. See, that's why they're getting away with murder on cell phones and stuff like that, because you're taking them with a small sensor and 95% of the people are watching them on their phone. You can't tell. But the minute you try to get bigger is where you're going to see the big difference. But I'm telling you, they've got so many like programs now to fix photos.
Yeah.
You should just take one of the photos that you like, that you're interested, which made you think about getting a better camera. Go to one of these printing services. You can even go into a Walgreens and do it yourself. and you'll be surprised how good it is because they've got all these buttons to enhance everything: color, saturation, contrast, take away blurs. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would not, unless you want to like join, contests and stuff where you have to display it amongst some judges. That day, that ship has sailed, man.
No, I ain't trying to do none of that.
Yeah. No, there's a million places where you can send that photo, that file, attach it to an email, and that you will not believe how good it looks. Marty gets them all the time. He takes them off of iPhone of his grandkids. They look great. There's places he does it too, where you'll take a picture and you'll send it someplace, and they make a painting out of it. You can get it pastels, watercolor, oil. It looks fucking super. Looks like it should have cost like $5,000, and all they did was take a photo and made it a painting. It looks like killer.
My buddy takes some photos of his daughter. She does this F1 like kart racing.
Yeah.
And then, they're fucking zooming along, and he takes these. He's got this badass camera. He takes these photos, and
see, there'd be different because you'd be wanting to stop speed, high shutter.
You could zoom in on her eyeballs. You could like look at the girl's eyeballs in her helmet through her. I'm like, damn, dude, that's the kind of photos I want. I don't know.
Yeah, see, now you're not gonna. Yeah, if you want those, and I'll tell you a good camera to get, man. I mean, I've got a couple of them actually. A Nikon D850. I mean, but the good cameras, the ones that are going to do those kind of things, that's something you're going to have to cart around. You're not going to be putting it in your pocket when you get on an airplane.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so I mean, that's the trade-off. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, but I think I've got, I think 3 850s, 2 800s. One of them I got converted totally for infrared. But I look at new cameras now, and I'm not really going to get much better than I already have. And I'm not printing. I just do it for like what you said. If I want to get a good picture of a black vulture, I'm not going to do it with a phone.
Yeah.
Not very well. You can get away with it, but where you're getting away with it, like I said, is most people don't have high resolution screens anyway.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Look she said her husband became a dad at 54. Wow. And at 58. Holy shit.
How old was the mother?
How old was she? I think she said 38 when she had her last kid. And you're lucky you don't have retards. Seriously, man. In the old days, males could produce offspring, but they're finding out now over the years that this old sperm isn't quite what they thought it was.
Losing its potency, huh?
It's not. Well, it's not quality sperm. There's a lot of birth defects associated with it.
Yeah. All the McDonald's cheeseburgers you're eating over your life fucked you up.
Yeah, it's just not a good thing. I mean, you don't see too many people that are, it's a pretty strict criteria when you're looking at sperm donors, like when lesbians want to have a baby and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. My dad was quite a bit older than my mom, 19 years younger. Oh, okay.
That's there's a sperm bank in Vegas that you can go donate.
I think I should, man. I really do.
They fucking trespassed me, told me I could only donate once a day.
Well, they're finding now a lot of these crazy doctors that had these fertility clinics were using their own sperm instead of the donors.
Wow.
Yeah, you can Google that, man. It's crazy, man. What a psycho. What a shitty thing to do. I mean, this guy, I don't know what would go. I just can't figure out some of the strange things that people do. I can't imagine running a fertility clinic and using your sperm. I mean, what does that do for you? I mean, they're paying you. That's fucking weird.
Or you can't get anybody with fucking quality fucking sperm.
It's the same. They were busting dentists for giving people HIV back when it first came out. And there's no way they could have got it with the procedure that they had. And they find out some of these fucking weirdos are like, injecting people with blood from other patients and shit. Weird.
Yeah.
I mean, and some of these doctors, they'd have like these bullshit fucking family photos in their lobby, like showing with a wife and kids, and it was all made up bullshit.
Yeah. 100% fucking it is.
I mean, I could understand like you're fucking around, you're saying you're single, even that's bad, but that would be believable, and you could understand, even though you wouldn't agree with it, why people would do it. But like being in a fertility clinic and using your own sperm, what the fuck?
I
And I
mean,
don't know if any of
maybe
these.
once in a while, if you fucked around and some went bad on you or you spilled it, the refrigerator broke. Oh man, I gotta fucking fill these vials up real quick. But doing it consistently, I mean, that's a different
No,
story.
one of these fuckers, like, there's like 50 kids. It was his sperm. I mean, what a fucking wacko. And how about the poor mother just looking at this fucking kid? And you're thinking, God, he looks just like that fucking doctor I went to. I mean, that would be terrible. That would be terrible. Or people getting the wrong baby at the hospital.
Oh my.
Yeah, just some weird shit.
Get this. So, I told you my ex-wife had that ancestry shit, right?
Yeah.
Like, years come through, and he gets contacted by another person, or he finds out there's another woman out there that's his kid. So,
Who does?
this father of my ex-wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Alaska, because he was in the military. He was in the Marines, so he was traveling all around.
Wow. How did that pan out?
He was in the Marines band, and the band would go play at all these fucking,
Yeah.
they go play at all the places that they have.
Yeah. No shit.
And he's fucking out there, of course, fucking around with all the women, fucking knocking it
Yeah.
all up.
Wow. I wonder how that whole thing finally went down.
I guess they stay in contact. I'll have to see if I can find a picture. I had it at one time, but it's changed
See,
phones.
me personally, I wouldn't. If some shit like that happened to me, I'd hang up on the motherfucker. I wouldn't want to be keeping it. I wouldn't give a fuck. It's too late.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that big a deal anyway, man. This is like Disney stories, that you got to come from this married couple, and man, as long as I got here, and like, it wouldn't bother me too much. Some guys wants to start like hanging out with me. I found out it's my dad's. Like, I don't think so.
But
I wouldn't put like much interest in it. I wouldn't want to know. Like if I came into this world, I wouldn't give a fuck who it was.
But like you were saying, with there's 50 kids that got the same dad, and they all kind of have the
That's
same.
fucked up.
They all
Well,
kind of
yeah,
look similar.
I think the real victim there is first of all, she was looking at her profile and what she was paying for, and that's not what she got.
Yeah.
And can you imagine being the mother of this kid? You're supposed, it's like having a baby from rape. You're supposed to like still love it and shit.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's like, God damn, man, just to put something like that in somebody's mind. But can you imagine, like, you're the mother, you're older than the child, and if everything's goes right, you may see this fucking kid for 50 more fucking years, and there's a dead ringer for the doctor.
Yeah.
That sucks, man. I mean, the fuck, and all these fuckers that I read about are dead. So they weren't going to go back. What were you going to do about it anyway? And really, if you think about a guy like that, I mean, he got the best of both worlds. He was knocking out this ass while he was playing in a band, didn't have to pay any child support, put up with any of the bullshit. Now he gets to meet them in their adult life and everything's hunky-dory. He had to write a fucking book. I'd buy it.
Yeah. Oh, look, they already got grandchildren too. Great.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, exactly right. Man. The fuck's he bitching about?
Yeah.
Yeah, he missed out on her life. But a lot of people come in, Michelle had a story like that. The guy said he couldn't have children, so I think a lot of these women, like, I bet there's people just all over from stories like this, Yeah. I mean, I think Michelle's the guys in her life were like older. He said he couldn't have children. And look what happened. She had one. And, you hear these guys say they can't get women pregnant, that kind of shit. It just, guys are full of shit. I can't imagine just a guy, even when I was young, though, like just blasting away, hoping for the best, lying to some girl and then doing that. Even Arnold Schwarzenegger doesn't make sense to me. I can understand the affair. I can understand, just being a young guy with like a crazy good sperm count and fucking up or getting drunk together while your wife was out of town. But I can't imagine at his age, at that time in his life, you're firing away inside of some damn woman that's cleaning your house. I mean, what in the fuck are you thinking?
When did this Arnold Schwarzenegger thing?
Fuck, that kid's got to be like, what, 27, 28? Now he was fucking the maid. That was what started the ball rolling of their divorce. Then they got back together and this and that. But yeah, he's got to go look up Arnold Schwarzenegger's kid. That's the fucking maid was the mom.
Wow.
But you know how it goes. I mean, it's just my opinion, which of course means nothing. That Maria Shriver, she always looked like to me like she had a dick anyway. I think Arnold was an opportunist. I mean, you can imagine all the young pussy that came his way when he was young. And here he ends up marrying one of these big bushy eyebrow, Brooke Shield, fucking androgenic kind of looking people. It furthered his career. It worked. It worked. Married into a rich family.
You blame him?
No. I mean, I don't think it'd be worth it. But it's no secret to me, and you know as a male, whatever it was, I mean, the maid did a much better job, I'll bet. And that's when he had some real fun, at least sexually, and he just got careless.
Yeah.
Of course, she could have lied to him, although they kept it under wraps for years. I forget how that thing came unglued, because the kid was like 18 or 19 before anybody knew about it. You know?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, like De Niro and Al Pacino. That's fucking weird, too. You know, there were rumors for years that Al Pacino was gay. I mean, that doesn't mean you can't have kids. I don't know if you guys ever heard that or not. Yeah, I think that's really
I heard something about that years ago.
Yeah, like De Niro. I don't understand with these old guys having kids when they're going to be dead by the time they're in junior high.
Hey, give me 1 second here, Tom.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's really weird. That's just massive egos would be my guess. Their big, huge, giant egos think they're going to bestow the world with their greatness instead of have it just end. You know, there's a lot of males in that perspective. It doesn't bother me. I mean, you know, when I kick off, that's it. That's the end of that gene pool. No other males. I don't give a fuck. I mean, there's plenty of people to fill the spaces. Yeah. Nuts. Yeah, having kids. And I'm suspicious about that because if you read any data about fertility, they're going to talk about this old sperm. And I guarantee you, if those kids have been born, that they were just checking them weekly, see if they had fucking both eyes and a heart and all that kind of shit. And, you know, they must have passed all the tests or we wouldn't have heard about it. I'd be curious to know if they talked about these women being pregnant before they knew whether or not they were going to be healthy. I would say probably not. Has a third more testosterone than a modern day teenager. Why is that? I don't believe that. Because of jacking off? No, testosterone levels shouldn't be changed by jacking off. Are you sure about that, Peaches? What age... a modern day teenager, like what age? Now, sperm count, that's a different matter. You sure you're not talking about sperm? Because I know if you're, you know, trying to get somebody pregnant, the first thing they do is tell you to quit jacking off. So it would make sense to me that, you know, teenagers are jacking off all the time and that a 60-year-old male would have more sperm, but testosterone, man, I don't know about that because if you look at TRT, which is the medical abbreviation for testosterone, there's plenty of guys in 60 that are on it. Environment. Caught a couple of different, really? That is interesting. Yeah, Yeah, TRT. Yeah, I know a lot of guys take it. Oh, blame the pill? You mean on creating less testosterone in their offspring? I don't think there's any science to back that up, though, is there? You know, I don't know why it made me think this, but if you look at crime rates when abortion became legal, they were really down because of all these kids that weren't coming into the world that would have otherwise. It really dropped crime significantly. Makes pick men with low testosterone. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know about this. The pill makes women pick men with low testosterone. I never heard of this. Where are you getting this stuff, by the way? And how do they know they have low testosterone? Pick men with low testosterone. You mean like more feminine, like fag hags? Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, she was saying, Peaches was saying that about testosterone levels in 60-year-old men is higher than teenage boys. Now, I would, as I told her, I would believe that in sperm, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem believable in testosterone. And there's a science to back it. Hormonal changing. Oh, really? With offspring? And she said that women nowadays are picking men with lower testosterone. That's interesting. Women who
less
are
likely to get pregnant, huh?
Women who are estrogen.
Less likely. I don't know.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know, but I know a lot of guys my age on testosterone. Not me. I don't need it.
I mean, I don't know. Not everybody. I don't know.
You know, I do know this. Your testosterone's the highest in the morning.
Say it again.
Your testosterone's is at highest levels in the morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's best to want to work out in the morning, then, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. And you look at the hormonal changes in women at menopause, you know, that's when that testosterone's taken over in them. And they're losing that softness that makes their, you know, hands soft and that smooth skin.
Yeah.
More hair growth in their face. I mean, is your girlfriend your age?
Yep.
Yeah, you'll notice it. I can just tell you this: it's going to get worse. I mean, you're going to start noticing razors missing. Yeah, you laugh, fucker, but just believe me when I tell you this. And that hormone replacement, that doesn't seem to really bring back the softness.
Yeah.
Does your girlfriend smoke?
Nope.
That's good. That's big. The combination between this crossover, estrogen and testosterone linked with smoking. Yeah, it really makes, really. I can pick out smokers all the time when I see them.
Oh gosh, yeah, you know it. Oh shoot, yeah. Certainly.
LA says birth control has dire effects on a woman's body. Really? I know people who have been sick and people who died young. But just think, I mean, but I don't know, is there any science to this? I mean, birth controls were approved and there was tons of science that went behind them. And as a matter of fact, some doctors put women on birth control where it's not possible. They've had hysterectomies because of the beneficial hormonal advantages that come with it. I know for a while there was a link to breast cancer and birth control pills, and I thought that was all debunked, but I'm not really sure. No, but I mean, there's a lot of science behind it. I mean, you know, so you're saying that birth control pills are bad? Because I know people
that. Them. Makes sense.
They put women on the pill for their periods. Yeah, put them on the pill for their periods. That's exactly right. And there's, I just don't know. I mean, I haven't read any science behind dire effects of pills. I'm suspicious about the way we're messing around with our hormones like this. I mean, but the pill's been around forever.
Yeah.
And do you really believe that they're being prescribed and that women are dying from them and nobody knows about it? Well, they do that with a lot of things. Yeah, but you know, people live longer now than they ever did, Peaches, and it's because of medicine, not because of being natural. How do you think oncology works? It's tricking the body. It's killing as many bad cells as you can with not killing so many good cells. I mean, tricking the body. What do you think EpiPens do for anaphylactic shock? What do you think antihistamines do? Antidepressants? It's not tricking anything. It's a medicinal modality to thwart something that's not going to be good if you don't intervene. Oncology is a perfect example. If it wasn't for chemotherapy, there'd be way less people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do some more reading on that pill, though. I'll tell you that. to mess with your hormones. Yeah, but you say that. I mean, but you're acting like that every time you miss with your hormones that there isn't anything beneficial in it. You know? Yeah, smoking's really tough on you. And hormones. You know, I mean, either you believe in science or you don't. I mean, Peaches, when you get sick, you go to a medical doctor, don't you? I mean, hormones do rule, I would agree with that. But I don't think that because sometimes there's intervention with hormones that it's necessarily bad. But I think hormones make you make major decisions in your life when you're young. It influences the way you feel about people, who you get hooked up with, your temper, your demeanor. Hormones rules. I agree with you. It's true. I mean, that's what I was thinking that today for some reason. I mean, that's what you would sum up being mature would be. You're not like you were when you were 20. No, it's because of hormones. Why do you think people that lose their spouse in 60 don't want to date again? Hormones.
Yeah.
It's true. You don't want it anymore. You do shit like I do. You fucking watch birds. But when you're 20, watching birds is the last fucking thing on your mind. You want to go out and bang out some ass. Doctors, honey is not the cure. I could talk about it forever. It's a bunch of fucking bullshit. Royal jelly, honey for allergies. I've been fucking with bees for 35 years. It's absolute nonsense. Don't believe it. Actually, honey will rot your teeth out quicker than table sugar. It's got an enzyme in it. That's why, I'm getting back into the bee thing. And one of the things that I'm worried about, so I'm not sure I'm going to handle, is I don't want to deal with people, and I don't want to deal with customers, because I don't want to have to talk about this bullshit at a fucking farmer's market. I can't fucking take it. Oh, you're jerking my chain. Well, good job. I didn't see you on there earlier when I was talking about that shit, you motherfucker. Yeah, well, excellent job on that. Just different triggers. It's exactly, you don't have a fucking trigger. It's just one rusty old gun. But it's so ingrained in your mind that you talk this shit like it's a possibility, even though it's not. It's like you're always tomorrow, right? It's like death of a salesman. You just realize how much you've lost. You don't really realize how much you've lost, but you'll verbalize it. You're going to start working out. You're going to travel more. You don't do fucking shit. It's not hormones as much as it is human growth hormones, other than like the testosterone you're talking about. Melatonin is a hormone. Seriously. I mean, wow. I tell all young guys, Rob, you're going to be there. There's going to be a transition. I'm willing to help you through it, where you're going to transition from jacking off to liking birds more. You're going to be able to identify them. You're going to be able to understand when you hear their calls.
Man,
you're not going to know where the best strip clubs are. You're not going to have the same favorites on your computer that you did when you were beating your mate at 20.
Well, I hope
you're maturing.
20, 25-year lead time on that.
Yeah. No, you don't. Nope. I mean, look at you already. I mean, you don't want to see your girlfriend in a Fredericks or Hollywood negligee. You want to see the neighbor lady, the girls at the pool hall. That's just the way it works. Yeah, like I know these couples that get together and they'll be like, the wife's just fucking clueless. She's trying to get the husband to back off porn or quit going to strip clubs. So she goes and gets some boudoir photographs taken of herself, in like sexy clothing.
Yeah.
I can tell you here right now, after you've been banging the same woman for 20, 25 years, the last fucking thing you want to see her in is a negligee.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, you want blowjobs and that's it.
Yeah.
Rob knows. Isn't that interesting, though, how the male mind works, though, Rob?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, your wife, and it doesn't really have much to do a lot of the times with how attractive your wife is.
Sure.
It's weird. It's so fucking weird. Yeah, you just get fucking tired of it. I've said this a million times on chats. I had an old airline pilot when I was a young kid. I'll never forget this. Like it happened 10 minutes ago. He pointed out to me one time when I was about 13. He said, "You see that woman over there? Really cute, good looking." He said, "You think she's pretty?" It's like, yeah. He said, "There's somebody tired of fucking her."
That's right.
And it just did not make sense as a kid. I just didn't believe it, but it makes sense now. Isn't that weird, Rob?
Yeah.
I mean, even your stuff, you're in the twilight ages with your girlfriend. I mean, this is relatively 2 years. That's fucking nothing. I mean, you should still be like all over this shit. It's how it goes. I can't explain it. I think it's like a disappointment of the male mind. And I don't really, I mean, I'm really disappointed as an adult male that I just wish my brain would have evolved the same way my body did. I mean, if I had my druthers, you're going to laugh, but I wish I would just like have crushes and shit on old women. You know, like people my age.
There you go.
Instead of feeling like taking a shotgun to my head when I see them partially nude. Yeah, it's just like... Rob, but why is that? You know what I mean? Like I said, do you ever pulled into a strip club and it was all the dancers were in their 60s?
I have not seen that.
No. If you knew of one, would you go to it?
Nope.
Yeah, me either. Can you tell me why? What if they're nice people?
You know, I want a fucking wrinkled pussy.
That's the same thing that happens when parents and their daughter, they did everything right. They went to Catholic schools, catechism, confirmation, all that fucking bullshit. Then they fall in love with a big black football player at the University of Georgia, and they're getting rammed by this big old black cock. And there's really nothing they can do about it because the daughter's, 18 and older. So they're educated. So they don't want to come across as just redneck crazy hillbillies, even though they're disappointed as hell. So there's only one thing left that you can say when your daughter comes home with an offensive lineman from the University of Georgia, and she was just a beautiful young cheerleader. And that is, you can say that I don't mind because they truly love each other. I mean, there's nothing else left to say. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you get redneck hillbillies. Like I had one that lived with me down in Florida. And his daughter was dating a black guy before I left. And he called the sheriff's department and said that if he stepped 1 foot on that property for Thanksgiving, he was going to blow his head off.
Oh, wow.
And they tried to finagle a way around to like charge this fucking guy, but they couldn't because it was something he was going to do. They didn't even charge him with threatening. But the boyfriend did fill out a police report on it. Yeah. Yeah. Why do older women take hormones? Well, I think this is just, and I could be totally wrong on this. At what age are you talking about? I mean, I think they take it to try to ward off cancer. I mean, it's funny you should say that because some of the older women that I knew that took them, they said they got horny taking hormones. One of them got a special concoction mixed up. It was hard to get. It wasn't just something that you were going to get off the shelf. I'm talking about a legitimate prescription. And she said it made her horny as hell. And she was, I think, 67. Yeah.
Wow.
I changed my phone number.
Oh, you bad son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know. You'll be there someday. You should be taking notes of this shit. Yeah, menopause. They lose their soft features. I mean, if you once in a while, you'll seem like a real fucking knockout. I mean, by the time I moved to Chicago, what was I, 42 or something like that? And they were like, that was the place, man. It was the Gold Coast and downtown Chicago. And there were a lot of good, attractive women. But by then, I already knew at 42 that no matter how good they looked in their workout outfit at 50, it wasn't the same as 21. No fucking way. You can have every procedure, every foundation, the world's best makeup. It's just the way it is. I'm not saying they're bad people or anything, but which is why I think probably I got a little edge on getting turned off when I see these old women trying to do these young girls dances on TikTok. They just cringe.
Give me money, sucker.
Yeah. I cringe. You'll be there, Bob. Rob, this is coming like a transition period for your life. You're going to be experience a lot of these things that right now the old light bulb hasn't come on. And you're going to be just like, you're going to be middle of the road on almost everything. Like, how about like a long weekend romantic getaway in a hot tub?
What about it?
You still up for it?
I would be. My girlfriend probably not.
Why wouldn't she want to do that?
I mean, she probably wouldn't want to sit in the hot tub all fucking day. Me, I would. She like a shit. You know, women, they want to go fucking shopping and fucking get their nails done and fucking
No,
pedicures and
does she do all those things?
what's that? Go
Get her nails
shopping?
done, and all those things?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes no. Not, and,
Yeah.
sometimes she just does them herself or her
Yeah,
daughter.
I
Her
say give her
daughter.
another 5 years. She won't be getting them done at all.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
I mean, she already hooked you.
Yeah.
But if you guys break up, she'll be getting them done again.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just like when people get divorced and they separate, the first fucking thing they do is join a health club.
Really?
Yeah, they want to look as good as they can. They want to market themselves. It's no different than these things you see on Richard Attenborough, BBC, these nature programs. It's no different with human beings. I mean, you know this yourself, Rob. If you were looking for women like women that paint their nails and wear makeup and dye their hair and all that shit, would you like that or natural? They do nothing, just crawl out of bed and want to go out on a date.
Oh man, I not real a real preference. I mean, but
you wouldn't mind the natural, none of that feminine stuff, perfume and makeup and nice nails. It's not attractive to you?
I mean, obviously it is. I mean, women who put themselves together, that's how you can. I don't know if you ask somebody to, look presentable.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't it so much better when they're doing it by their own volition? They're going to do that whether you're in their life or not.
Yeah.
I'll give you an
Yeah.
example. Spanish women, Mexicans.
Oh yeah.
I think it's an extra whatever. If you look at percentages.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you hardly ever see them crawling out of the bed and taking their kids to school. They always look like good.
That's right. They're putting themselves together.
And what do you think that is? Why like Mexicans would be different than like the old typical Scottish or English woman born here? What? Because
I
any
don't
guy
know.
it's weird.
It's I don't know. They look presentable.
Yeah, but I think
Regardless.
presentable is like a way a woman would describe it. Presentable could just be you could look like a vegetarian lesbian, and that would be okay. I'm talking about they want to look attractive for the opposite sex. That's different. That's not presentable. That is attractive. It's different.
Yeah, they've done that. That's just their women in their culture have always done that. That's their mother did that, their grandmother did that, and that was
Yes.
just.
Speaking, I'm glad Sunnyside brought that up. Smell. What do you think? Is that important to you, Rob? Smell?
Certainly.
Okay. I mean, so do you like nice perfumes, like and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, it's better just. I don't like an overpowering smell, but it's better to smell, and then the latter, smell like sweat and armpits and.
Yeah. Would you don't want to? You're not going to catch a Spanish woman with that kind of shit. No way. She'll put the couch up against the door. You are not going to see her like sweaty and unkept. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Though, why is that? Even Mexicans born here. I mean, what's going on there? How about this? Let me give you another example.
It's in their culture.
Yeah, but I mean, what if they're half Mexican? How about this? If you met like women and they didn't smell good or like they had bad breath or something, would that like turn you off like really big time?
Yeah.
Are you picky about shit like that?
Not in particular, but in a way.
Okay, yeah, like a good smelling man. Yeah, that's exactly right. Right. I think so too. I mean, it's olfactory. It's like a very important thing in. I think everything. I think in the animal world, and the human beings, it's like. But you see people sometimes and you just wonder, like you ever meet somebody's spouse and you were just kind of surprised knowing them what their spouse was like. You would have expected better. Have you ever had that happen? You just kind of, that kind of thing. And you just wonder, like, what hooks them up like that. It's not pheromones. No. Human beings do not have pheromones, Chris. They don't have any at all. None. It's not pheromones.
Really?
You're
certain
it's
about
scent. It's scent. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not smelling any pheromones from your fellow human being.
Really?
Nuh-uh. Nope. It's scent, man. Artificial scent sometimes. Like, you smell some of these women sometimes with, like, really these perfumes. It's like fucking A.
Yeah. I've had several women tell me that I smell good, and I said, I don't put anything on. I mean, I might shower.
It is olfactory, but it's not a
put some
pheromone.
deodorant on and
smell. It's different. What's that?
What's up?
Which is it? Like, Pug's really big into smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm sensitive about it. I think I got like I smell too good.
Yeah.
I don't know what would cause it. Probably schizophrenia. Do you think you're sensitive? Your smell is sensitive, Rob?
Yeah.
All right. I just think this is like stuff that like most people like would find important, and it just seems like in a lot of relationships as time go on, like right now, I asked LA, do you have perfume on? Fuck no. I mean, why? Why?
Women are way more sensitive in smell than men. Women can smell fucking anything.
My doctor buddy thinks there's a link to essential oils and cancer.
Really?
Although I can't find any data on that. Yeah, he does. He thinks there's a link to essential oils and cancer. And this is by empirical observation. Women that he's treated as a general practitioner, particularly stomach cancer. I'll tell you where there is a link with bladder cancer, and that is burning candles that are not made of beeswax. Bladder cancer and burning candles. Yeah, look it up. Yeah, for sure. My high school. With the can. Oh, you like that, Mike? Oh, seriously? Oh yeah, my mom was like that. She bitched about everything, man. I was a kid, like fucking trying to meet girls and shit, and she'd just have a fucking fit if you put on some cologne or something. And like Marty's wife, scent-free stuff. Me, the more scents, the better. And I'm a fanatic on like shoe odor. I buy like this super expensive like foot stuff you put in your shoes. It's like crazy expensive. It's like
really?
$20 for a little can. Your feet smell like fucking like the best feet in the world, no matter what.
I need to get me some of that shit, man.
I'll tell you where you can get it. Tractor Supply.
Really?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get a can. I'll show you what it looks like. It's a lot though. It's like $13 a can. It's not much, like an ounce or some shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on my feet fucking 100 hours a day. Well, my feet start sweating and.
No, this is the best shit in the world, man. You could run 10 marathons and take your shoe off and smell it, and you'd say, "Where'd you get that shit?" This is it right here. Hold on, let me see if I can. Fresh Fogger.
Fresh Fogger.
Get it at Tractor Supply.
Okay.
I got like 20 of them, and I never want to run out. I spray it on fucking my shoes, like, and you'll tell, man, this shit smells great.
Tractor Supply. Oh shit.
I can't. How come that's not a clickable link? Hang on one second. Let me grab some. How come that's not a clickable link if he's a moderator and posted it?
What's that?
Pheromones. I want to click on that, but I can't because it's not a clickable link. Hey, Chris, send that to my email, will ya? Send it to my email.
Chris who? Bobach?
Yeah.
What's up, dog?
Yeah, but that should be a clickable link because he's a moderator.
I don't see the chat.
Oh, you don't see it? Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, it's not. No, I'll look it up. No, it's not. I wouldn't click on it now, but I would copy and paste it. Let me see if I can do that. No,
yeah, so everybody knows I can't see the chat.
I still got those tapes to mail you, too. They're in my F-150, which I hardly ever drive anymore. And I'm going to a different post office now because I didn't like the one around here. Those fuckers sent a bunch of my books back when I was up in Michigan. And I couldn't get any money back because I couldn't show a tracking number because they were a return book rate, and it pissed me the fuck off. So I couldn't mail and shit to people. Kidney cancer from her new husband, perfume. No, there's no science. He just dumped. No way. She didn't get kidney cancer from a smell. Areas, spot, armpits definitely are correct.
Yeah, they're saying that certain deodorants that you're putting in your armpits to give you cancer.
Yeah, I've read that too, but show me a study about that. You can't. Yeah, certain deodorants. That's exactly right. And if you order stuff, like if you've got a health nut, they get their stuff from that Tom's, that place in Maine. She got kidney cancer from a lick. A lick of what? My sister had a cancer, a benign cancerous tumor on her kidney.
Oh, shit.
She got it taken off. She just died here a couple of years ago, but not from that. 82, she made it to the magic number. Chronic smoker her whole life. A lick.
Yeah, I remember you.
Oh, a lick. Oh, a lick. Oh, okay. Well, I hope not, but because there's a big difference between expensive perfume and colognes and the cheap shit.
Oh yeah,
the cheap shit's made with water, and the good stuff's made with oil.
That's right. I was just gonna say that. Big time.
I got tons of it. I never wear it. No need to. Clean shower deodorant. Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's interesting. I do think there are smells, people want to know what you're wearing, or I use some of those body sprays though sometimes.
Oh man, I had some Old Spice that I love. I left it in the damn rental car, and
was it Old Spice, the old kind, or the new?
No, it was some new shit. It was a body spray.
The old stuff sucks.
Yeah, no.
This is a whole
this is just a brand, fucking don't smell like that old shit in hell. No, don't smell like that old brute or whatever,
Yeah.
This was just fuck, it smells so good, and I left it in the damn door of the rental car. Son of a dog.
Yeah, it didn't cost that much, or did it?
No. I couldn't remember. I should have took a picture of it so I remember what it was, so I could have bought more of it, but I wasn't thinking at the time,
I like the spray, not the stick. I like sprays.
Yeah. Well, I hear you.
Anybody on here ever tried any of that one they advertise on TV, that Louis All Place odor stick?
No, I have not.
That blonde doctor sells it, you can use it. And anybody ever try any of that shit? You know what I'm talking about? She's always on TV. I think they call it Louis or something like that.
I don't think so.
I see advertisements for it all the time. I saw it in the store too, but I never bought it. Anybody ever try that shit? Yeah, I like the spray better too. What's that called? It's that blonde.
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, it's an all body spray. She invented it, and it lasts longer and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if anybody's tried that stuff on here.
Good question.
No, yeah. Yeah, that's how I am, bud. Yeah, I'm the same way.
The commercial shows are spraying it here and there and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah. I notice if I've gotten older, I don't sweat hardly any at all compared to when I was young.
Really? My dad says the same thing.
Well, I don't wonder what's going on with that. He said that too, huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
I said, Dad, you're retired. You don't do much. That's why you don't sweat. You get up and start working like me, you be sweating.
Does he live near you?
Yeah. About 7 miles down the road.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So what do you got going tomorrow? Anything?
We have the air show. We
Oh,
got
yeah.
snowbirds.
How's the weather going to be?
Beautiful.
Good for you.
Great for an air show.
Good.
I mean, I'm as the crow flies, I'm probably a mile and a quarter to the airport, municipal airport. So they're flying right over top of me, bro. I mean, fucking rattling the fucking doors and shit.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Oh yeah.
Well, you guys talking about but it's not that noticeable. Are you talking about like if you eat asparagus? There's actually a gene for that creates that odor.
The smell of your pee.
Yeah. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, oh yes.
There's a gene associated with that.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
I'd imagine it have to be something.
That way it's not like that for everybody.
Really?
Yeah. Nope. Weird. Yeah. I was just reading too on the chemical analysis too involved. Like after it rains, you get that clean smell.
Yeah.
It's bacteria mainly.
Really?
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. It's the same with blue skies. It's called the Rayleigh scattering effect. What makes skies look blue? It's pretty interesting. Yeah, a lot of this stuff.
What is it called?
It's called the Rayleigh scattering effect. What makes skies blue? Why they look blue? Beautiful blue sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rayleigh scattering effect.
And whose theory is this?
Yeah. Oh, it's proven. It's hydrochloric acid actually farts. Is it hydrochloric acid or maybe not? It's an acid though. I think it's hydrochloric acid, which also comes from methane. Yeah, that's the same thing that killed those farmers in that pit.
Yeah.
In north of Denver. Same thing, a fart. Yeah, only a lot more of it. Isn't that weird? Killed all 6 of them.
That's nuts.
For some reason, they're not saying that like they usually do. I wonder why. I guess they're waiting for what the coroner's going to have to say. But when I've heard of that happen a lot. It got 3 guys up in Michigan when I was living up there. You know what gets it? They find a guy passes out, and then the other 2 go down to save him. Gets them too.
Oh fuck.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard of that happening out near you? Methane poisoning?
I think I've heard cases of it, but nothing like real recently. The worst thing that we have out here is people falling in grain bins.
Yeah, grain bins. Yeah, getting crushed, suffocated.
Yeah, they just get suffocated, and now they're starting to do all this sophisticated rescue training and shit to these firemen to help save these people, and they fall in these grain bins in different scenarios and shit. We'll see it on the news to where they're showing their.
Hey, this thing just said your browser has lost connection. This thing said your browser has lost connection to your camera. Make sure you have the right camera connected. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had that happen before. Hey, now,
what's up?
You don't see me, do you?
Nope.
Yeah, it's so weird. Let's see. And I wonder what would have caused that to happen. You can hear me though, fine, all right?
Sorry, I had to blow my nose.
That's all right. You can hear me fine, can't you?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Yeah, that's weird. Huh. Hey, so if you went out right now, how far are you from like to see just like miles of farmer's field?
A stone throw.
Yeah, I love that state, that whole area out there.
I can drive 1.5 miles probably and be at a field.
Yeah, I like that look of farm fields.
I'm right here on the far end of town, and Interstate 80. I mean,
Yeah,
I could if the wind's blowing coming out of the north
yeah,
and my windows are open, I can hear the semi. I can hear the tires humming.
really.
Oh yeah,
Oh, there it is. It came back on.
there you go.
It's weird. Somebody hacking my fucking shit. Don't understand what, Bug? Yeah, it's just fucking Chris fucking around. What don't you understand? Hey, get some of that shoe spray. You'll really like it.
Yeah. I screenshotted you when you headed up there, so I'm gonna.
Hey, you want to know another fucking weird thing that turns me off too is, and I get thinking about this when I see it, and I see it down here. There's a lot of days up at University of Georgia when I'm up there fucking around, where these girls get dressed up and go to these things. I don't know what they're doing because those sororities are on the way to the bookstore I go to,
Yeah.
and they'll all be wearing cowboy boots, and I just can't help but think like how bad like feet must smell in leather cowboy boots in the summer.
Oh yeah, and they wear them fucking nylon socks and shit.
Oh God, it just seems so gross,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
No, I didn't see that, Chris. I didn't. I got my camera. I got a all-night battery now that records the stars all night long. Believe it or not, it's only 42 seconds on a good night, but it works really good. I've used it like about 3 times. Aphrodisiac. Yeah, I don't believe that aphrodisiac bullshit like eating oysters and stuff like that. I don't believe in that kind of stuff.
What did you say it was? 42 seconds on a good night.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's 9 hours of recording to get
Oh,
42
I see.
seconds. Yeah.
I see. Usually I'm just a good 12 pumps.
Yeah. Yeah, the aphrodisiac stuff I never really believed in. There's supposedly a bunch of stuff up there that helps that shit. I don't think you need it if you like get hooked up right. You know, that's just my opinion, though.
Oh yeah. Everybody has an opinion.
Yeah, doesn't mean anything. Well, I think I'm going to sign off here, you guys.
Yes,
Have a
sir.
good night's sleep. Appreciate you guys coming on, Rob. I hope you feel better.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
drink a lot of water.
Oh, I'm on it. That's what I'm drinking. Just finished some water and a little bit of chop. What's this? Tropicana lemonade.
Yeah, don't make sure you don't take the allergy pills with the ephedrine. It's hard to fall asleep.
Oh, no. This is just I'm trying to think what.
Good night,
It's like
Peter.
loratadine or whatever it is. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah. Right. That doesn't have any in it. No.
yeah. It's like a generic
Yeah,
Claritin or some shit.
yeah, exactly. You know, there's pretty good studies though that don't go cheap on that. For the extra $3, get the real Claritin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that generic shit. It's not like soup in Walmart. Yeah, it's that cheap shit made in China and Pakistan. It's not the
Yeah.
same. Good night, Sunnyside. I mean, why fuck around with $3 if you're really trying to get better?
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
You know. All right. Well, have a good day tomorrow, you guys. LA, you party on. Chris, you
Good
peace out.
night.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to check out that Japan stuff too. All right. Good night, everybody. Rock on. Peace out. Your nighty night, Sunnyside. Bye, Chris. Peaches. LA. Pug. All you stalkers out there. You have a great night. Great night. Party on.